Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Has anyone looked at their January electric bill yet?
I'm waiting.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Holy crap.
Really? Don't you do it.
Feel free to join in on this conversation if you've seen yours.
Right. Without cursing.
That good, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it started on vacation. Fred, a tribe member, sent me his bill. And he's like, Chaz, please start talking about electric rates again. Here's my new electric bill with the 1/125 increases. Unreal! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Selling those. Those are cheap.
I am living in an apartment using 2 electric space heaters for heat to keep costs down. Last month the bill was $86. Using a bit more heat for cold nights should not justify a $170 increase.
Oh.
He went from $86 to $254.
Jeez. Second job for that.
Look at the delivery charge and public benefit costs. Please continue the outrage over these winter months. So his supply, which is the electric,
Yeah.
$75.11. The public benefits, $73.62. The public benefits, by the way, is just a ridiculous tax that they've decided they're going to fund a bunch of stupid things with.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with electric.
To benefit the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
It's called the BS tax.
I love that they screw us and say public benefit.
Oh. Okay.
This is benefiting you. Oh, wow. Good. It really feels that way.
Oh, is that feeling is? We call something totally different.
Joe on the road.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
Yeah, so I checked my electric bill not that long ago, and it went from $200 to I think it was like $560
Ooh.
Whoa.
Damn, man.
for no reason whatsoever. Zero.
Check that public benefits portion.
Right.
Mind you, it's apartment.
That's an apartment?
Damn.
$560
Yeah,
for an
imagine
apartment?
A huge
So
loss.
it's electric heat.
Kind of. I mean, I turn it down 65 when you leave the house. Like a normal
No.
heat
It's
bill.
either electric heat or it's not electric heat.
Right.
So it's electric heat.
It's split.
So you have oil and electric?
Correct.
No.
Hmm.
So I got.
How much? Well,
Yes.
check the windows in the electric part.
Right.
No kidding. Jeez.
No, some new windows.
Let's
Wow.
set the house on fire just to keep it warm.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
For a moment, at least.
Are you able to
Right.
pay that?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to, but yeah.
Yeah.
Grudgingly, yes.
Yeah, no one has a choice.
No.
I mean, you can stop paying your bill now and they can't turn you off until spring,
Yeah.
but
Not the
I'm just not
short,
that guy.
just called the short and curly tax.
I'm not that guy either. The short and curly tax.
So the guy from
The ram it up the backside tax. Really, they really should have a better name for this. This isn't public benefits.
They just call it the no lube bill.
Screw the working person
What's this BF tax?
tax.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Funny.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Pleasure.
All right. All right, here's my bill.
Oh, no.
So I got this from Fred on vacation. And then
now I have to go check.
yesterday in the mail came my bill.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see. Last month it was $179.
Sweet drum roll.
This month, $248.
Oh.
If it's $248 when the AC's off,
Yeah.
I have propane. Like, I have
Seriously.
a very efficient furnace.
Yeah. And you keep
This is
on
going to
too.
be bananas
You
in the
keep
summer.
on too. Yeah.
My public benefits. So my supply was $73. Public benefits, $72.
Oh. Extra change.
This public benefits thing is the same amount of money as your electric. So they've tied it in somehow
Right.
to make it, well, whatever your electric is, you're going to pay that in public benefits.
Right. And I say public benefits mean it's beneficial to somebody.
Who's benefiting from this?
They are.
So I know that part of it is you get to go into any Connecticut state park for free with a Connecticut registration.
Who actually goes with
Who goes?
I don't go. I pass by all the fuck's good.
No one goes in the winter.
No. If you are, you're getting rid of a body.
Yeah, you're walking a dog.
You're getting rid of a body.
And you're not collecting. You weren't collecting money for that anyway.
Yeah.
How did we let this happen to us?
I don't know. Did we wake up also one morning like, hey.
We were busy watching, Survivor or whatever.
Right. We were enthralled by something. Something had our attention. Look over here. Look. Look, hey. Wonder what it was.
Can someone from Wallingford call? Like, how much is your electric bill?
Oh, no.
They're probably laughing and giddy right now. Wallingford's the place to be.
So my supply is $75. Or no, I'm sorry. This is Fred's bill. $75.11. And his transmission is $28.40, which to me makes sense. Doesn't that make sense?
Right.
Like, all right, electric, $75 of electric.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. It comes through wires.
Right,
it goes
right.
into your house. You
Right.
flip a switch and a light comes on.
Yeah.
Transmission, $28. Okay, I get that. You gotta,
You gotta pay for something,
you gotta maintain the wires. You gotta have these people out there doing dangerous work.
That's reasonable, yes.
Local delivery, $76. Now, what the hell does that mean?
Right. Local delivery. They packet those peanuts.
I hate that.
Those styrofoam
When something
peanuts.
comes with those styrofoam peanuts, they're going to escape.
Yeah.
They've been trained to escape.
They do. They leap out of there, and you'll find one in the darnest part of the room.
Local delivery. Cost of Eversource to build, maintain, and repair the poles, lines, and meters that deliver power from the substation regulated by Pura. Transmission. Cost to maintain high voltage towers and lines regulated by the Federal Energy. Okay.
Blah, blah.
Yeah. So one is the electric. Two is the big giant power lines.
Yeah.
And then three is the local power lines.
Right. Damn.
And the public benefits.
Right? Those parks and things like that.
Michelle in Hamden.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
So the way I was explained the public benefits is during COVID there was a moratorium on paying your electric bill.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Oh.
and then I'm stupid. I still paid mine because what I thought is when COVID ended, I thought I'd have to pay it all back. So I said, well, I'm not going to be stupid and not pay it. But guess what? All the people who didn't pay it, it's just like they're not paying it.
I have a feeling.
This is with the public benefit.
I have a
feel like
feeling if
I'm a
I didn't pay,
dumbass.
I would have had to pay
Yeah, somehow.
to get back on.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow they would have said,
Right.
no,
Right.
you make pretty good money.
Right.
We're getting your money.
Exactly. For our benefit.
It's frustrating. I follow the rules and I'm being punished.
That's
and
how
that's
we all
not
feel.
fair.
That's how we all feel.
Yep. My bottom's been spanked. My bottom's been spanked. Blah, blah. Come on, Bobby.
Just slow down.
My bottom has been spanked.
There you go. Say it with meaning. All right, Michelle. Thank you.
Good heavens, man.
Emma's going to be doing the list later.
Oh.
What's up?
Hi.
Right.
So I live in Wallingford, and my house is all electric, and my bill I just paid is $277.
All right.
All right.
So that's not bad at all. Actually, that's really not nice.
You plug this
No, that's not great.
Yeah.
You're right there with the rest of us.
But that's my entire house. That's how I heat it. So that's my everything. That's my heat, my washer, my.
Oh.
That's my entire home.
You have an
Just
entire.
idea.
Okay. All right. That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. Because if it was if I lived in Meriden, that would probably be 3 times higher than what I just paid.
Yeah. Well, Fred has an apartment, and he paid $254.
For an apartment.
Oof.
And he's only running a couple space heaters, so it's not like he's got the whole house wired for
Yeah,
it.
that's triple rainforest.
Right.
All right, Emma, talk to you in a minute.
Yep, thanks.
All right. Matt in Torrington?
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
So, hey, I live in Torrington, and my bill, I was looking at my bill right now, and it's $498.
Jesus.
And,
That's what he said?
Yeah, and that's with 25.6% down from last year. So I'm using less energy, but $500.
Oh, Jesus.
Man.
And do you have electric heat?
So it's oil for heat and then electric hot water heater.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
how big is your house?
It's only 1,500 square. It's not a freaking mansion.
How is it
You
$500?
You take a lot of hot showers?
Is that 2 months?
Well, that's that's what it is. I got 3 women in the house and two
Yeah.
males. So there's a
They'll
lot
still-
of hot showers going on.
Yep,
A lot of
yep.
hot
Towels
showers.
everywhere. Yep, exactly. Oil relay, the whole 9 yards.
All right.
Exactly the same as
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah,
The bath oil beads. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, but the
The rose
usage
petals,
has
all
been
9 yards.
down.
Yep.
You know?
That's what I'm picturing right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
it's absolutely ridiculous, man. $500 a month. Who can afford to pay that?
and
I can't.
and here's the kicker.
a kicker.
Fred, Matt, I'm going to let you off the phone here.
All right.
Right.
All right. I don't want you to drive off the road.
Got
when
to
you hear
work.
this.
Make the money.
Eversource, this is Channel 3 website.
Okay.
Today.
Today.
Eversource may ask for rate increase while reducing spending and cutting back on improvements.
Is there an LOL at the end? No.
How did this happen?
How?
How did this happen? It's funny. You talk to the legislators. They have this long, complicated answer where you're like, all right, forget it. I'll
Yeah.
just pay the bill.
Half of the
I don't even
forget.
want to hear you talk anymore.
Yep.
You can't be in Hartford for more than 2 years and say you had nothing to do with this.
Seriously. You had something to do with
All
it.
of you.
Yeah, all of you. The whole lot of you.
Pat and Shelton, then we're going to go.
How you doing, Chaz?
Hey, good.
They call it public benefit charge. They should rename it to what it really is. It's a legislative mandated charge.
No.
yes.
But legislators won't let you do that because then it puts the blame on them. But they're the ones that legislated everything, for all those charges. Wasn't the electric companies that did that.
Yeah, they should appropriately name that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the short and curly fun.
Thanks.
The short and curly.
That's what I got you.
All right. We're going to do top 10 Nicolas Cage movies. It's his birthday today.
Hello.
Didn't he just win? Did he win something? He was nominated for something.
Couldn't tell you.
Ruth, did he win something at Golden Globes?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Who cares? 203-882-9757. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 10 Nicolas Cage movies. Did he just win something? Was he nominated? Yeah. Nothing.
I think he was at the Golden Globes because he was in Long Legs.
Okay.
I think they got some attention, but I don't know if they won anything.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
99.1 PLR. Emma's doing the list. 203-882-9757. Andre in Derby.
Happy New Year, AJ. Love you, brother.
That man.
Shut up.
Say, oh, come on,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's my first day back at work. I was on shutdown.
Oh.
So if you come back next week, do we hear Happy New Year next week?
Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to say The Rock.
The Rock.
Yes, number 3. A group of rogue recon Marines take 81 tourists hostage on the island of Alcatraz. Brigadier General Hummel wants to fire gas rockets from Alcatraz to San Fran in retaliation for the deaths of his Marines who died on illegal missions.
This guy's name is General Hummel?
Sean Connery.
General Hummel. I'm going to fire Wiener.
Welcome to The Rock.
I got a rock for you. Hang it.
We should all talk like Sean Connery
That's right.
now.
Yes. Sean Connery Day.
Yes.
They send a missile, you send a wiener.
Junior.
Ruth, can you talk like
Go there,
Sean Connery?
I bumped my. I can only blame myself. That's right, Connery.
Dancing with myself.
I enjoy. I play shows. I enjoy self pleasure.
I don't know what the hell that was. That was not Sean Connery. Okay, thank you, Andre.
Yes.
Good night.
Luigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Yes.
Go on in 6 seconds.
Yes, number 5. 50 cars, 24 hours. Cage plays a car thief who gathers his old gang together to steal 50 luxury vehicles in order to save the life of his brother. Thank you.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
It's entirely nearby. Yeah.
I've never seen The Rock, and I've never seen Gone in 60
I've only
Seconds.
seen that one ending thing with the where they jumped that Shelby.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen. And tell me that would not land that way and keep on going. Where they squashed to the floor of the bridge. Like, I'm still waking up. In case you're wondering, I'm still waking up. That's it. Damn it, we need cocaine in here. Screw this coffee.
Are you on pain meds or something?
Maybe.
Okay.
I might be. Is that bad?
If you're not, you should take some.
Is that bad? is that bad?
Holy crap. You ever run into a friend and they say like 5 seconds of words and you're like, wow, you're plastered.
I think I feel. I'm sitting in a room full of panda bears. Oh, you panda bears doing here? Damn it. Get me these damn pink bats.
Phil, please grab that clip.
Oh, I'm going to hear the rest of the day now.
Paulingford.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Is it really? Is it really?
How about Con Air?
Number 1. After 8 years, U.S. Ranger Cameron Poe is getting out of prison, but he must fly home on a prison transport flight. Traveling with some of the world's worst criminals, a violent escape plot takes place in mid-flight.
Con Air, he had long hair.
I was going to say that's when he had the epic mullet.
Yes, he did. He had
The epic mullet, yes.
Why
And
didn't you just put the bunny back in the box?
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That is an insane cast.
It is.
Who's in that?
A million people.
Yeah.
Like everybody you could think, like John Cusack's in that movie randomly. You're like, why are you here?
Does it make sense?
Yes, but no, but yes. It's a little like Armageddon,
Yeah, why is John
where
Cusack
there's
in
just
there?
so much going on,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm not fully following everything,
Right.
but I'm enjoying what I am getting.
We're going to see Anthony Michael Hall again next.
John Malkovich is in that movie.
Oh, wow.
Steve Buscemi's in that movie.
Right.
Danny
Ving
Trejo.
Rhames.
Machete. Well, Trejo you can picture. You know?
Yeah.
Machete.
Yeah,
Oh, I should see that one.
Yeah.
it is
a good movie.
wildly fun.
I did see it. I don't remember recall any of it. I just remember the epic mullet. That's it.
Right.
And a plane crash.
Mike and Derby.
Oh, and Dave Chappelle's in the movie.
Oh, is that right? Jesus.
I know, it's crazy.
What, are they all passengers on the plane?
Sort of.
It's
so
their
I don't want to
Okay.
get like the whole thing is the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
the
I'm
plane-
going to watch it, so.
The plane's,
It is worth the ride.
All right, I'm going to put it on
at
my
least
list.
one time.
the plane's called their career.
And like 7 times you're going to be watching this movie. You're going to go, this would never happen. But you're still going to be like, I need to know what happens
Right.
next. You got to know.
Can't stop watching.
Mike and Derby.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning.
I'm going to go with Face Off.
Yes, number 4. Terrorist
I bet
Castor Troy and FBI agent Sean Archer are enemies who both undergo a facial transplant so they can pair as each other. Castor shot and killed Archer's son by accident, and I don't remember what the rest of this movie was about. Also, I
That
know I
movie,
remember
the premise is so unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is such a horrible movie. I can't believe it made the list.
Peel and stick face, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't. It's your list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
no.
saw it. I'm like, wow, of all the movies that he's been in, I can't believe that one made it.
Seriously.
I like
don't
that
know.
the movie explains the face swap and the voice change, but not their vastly different heights.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
got nothing to do.
Or manner-
We got nothing for this one.
Mannerisms.
Right.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
Brain.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Happy Tuesday. Morning, Emma.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday.
Morning.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
AJ, stay strong. Keep
I will.
fighting, man.
I will, man.
I'm going to go with Valley Girls.
No,
One of his
I'm sorry,
originals.
that did not make my list.
That was a fun movie.
Okay.
Never
I
saw
just
it.
want to throw it out there. Later.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
that whole Valley Girl thing came out, and I guess he's from the Valley, and she was kind of like a little princess type thing, and you know the difference between his Valley ways and her little prissy ways. Yeah. So, oh my God, talk.
I'm telling you, this is a bit.
Yep.
AJ explains a movie in 10 seconds.
I also haven't seen it in a
Hold
long
on, I'm
time.
writing this down.
Yep. I remember the movie description was, she's cool, he's hot, he's in the Valley, she's not.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
the stuff you remember.
Just picture a wire just going in my head, random loose. And
It's just a brain full of useless information.
just hitting everything in sight. Yep.
Nothing important in there.
And absolutely nothing at all.
Hungry man?
Good morning. Hey, God bless AJ. We're praying for you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
How about Leaving Las Vegas?
Number 7, alcoholic screenwriter Ben Sandstrom drinks his way into oblivion when he meets Sarah, a local prostitute. They end up in an unconventional relationship where she can't ask him to curb his drinking, and he can't fault her for her job. Thank you.
Kumbaya, kumbaya. No idea.
I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
Right.
There was a lot of Vegas movies that came out in the 90s, and that's not the one I like to
Well,
watch.
he's like Mr. Vegas.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, when I wrote it, I was like, I don't even want this on my list, but I
Right.
didn't take it.
Yeah,
up.
there's some stinkers on here, and you missed some good ones.
Yeah.
I know.
But we'll review.
Yes.
Top 10 Nicolas Cage movies, Ken and Oxford.
AJ will summarize in 10 seconds.
Having seen it or not.
Hey.
Hey.
Good morning. How about, did anybody get Raising Arizona yet?
That was a good one.
That was a good one, but I'm sorry it's not on the list.
That was one of the ones I said that should be on there. That should be top 3. That's top 3.
Ow.
Ouch. Sorry.
Top 3.
List, huh?
Top 3.
Have
Top
a great
3.
day.
Thanks.
Aren't you glad you're doing the list?
This is brutal
Jeez,
today.
I know.
Brutal.
Yeah. Top 10 Nicolas Cage movies, 203-882-9757.
Oh, let's see. Probably mostly sunny. Got a dangerous combo of cold and wind. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s with a 5 to 15 wind chill. Right now, 21 Bridge.
We do have an accident that is currently reported. It's 91 southbound through Wethersfield. It looks like the left lane is currently blocked. 2 cars involved in an accident that is as you approach exit 26. We got some pretty hefty delays there, so just a heads up. 95 southbound, we're starting to see some heavy volume delays. Stop-and-go traffic reported in Bridgeport starting around exit 26, moving southbound through Fairfield. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty, and there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. And their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, Griffin.
Griffin.
Who wants to lose weight?
Yay!
Yay! I do. Not you.
No.
No, you're going to gain weight.
Exactly. I want the weekend one.
Yeah, I want to lose weight.
There you go.
Everybody wants to lose weight.
Of course.
This is a good time to talk to Griffin.
Yes.
Griffin Hospital Bariatrics.com is the website. You'll get a lot of great free information.
Free.
Including their free seminars
Nice.
on weight loss. One's happening today at 5:30. Wednesday, January 15th at 5:30, and Tuesday, January 28th at noon.
Cool.
Start your resolutions for a healthier you. Lose weight and gain health with Griffin Bariatrics by setting realistic and achievable resolutions for lasting changes. Griffin Bariatrics offers a personalized approach to help you meet your weight loss gain goals through medical, surgical, or lifestyle-based methods. So it's not just surgical.
Yeah.
You go there to these free seminars or griffinhospitalbariatrics.com, and you can discuss what's right for you.
Exactly.
Diet, maybe surgical.
The lifestyle
maybe
change, everything.
Cut down on drinking a little bit.
Exactly.
80% of weight loss resolutions fail by February. Don't be that person. griffinhospitalbariatrics.com. They're there to help. griffinhospitalbariatrics.com. Okay, we're doing the top 10 Nicolas Cage movies. Emma's doing a list. What do we get so far?
So far, we have Con Air, The Rock, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Leaving Las Vegas.
Nice.
Which you won an Oscar for.
Yes.
Ken in Oxford.
Ken Oxford.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's get this one right. Let's go with Ghost Rider.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It was. Number 6, Johnny Blaze, a former stunt biker, sells his soul to the devil to save a loved one. At night, he transforms into the Ghost Rider, a bounty hunter who brings evil souls to hell. I like that movie.
Yeah, Sam Elliott also is like Ghost Rider
Oh, is that
with,
right?
with a horse. Pretty
Oh.
cool. Yeah, I've seen some of the visuals on it. And
Yeah.
every now and then TikTok will like run a reel on that one on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty cool. So,
All right.
share that with you.
That's this is what we're looking for. Cindy, Long Island.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning,
Is it-
Emma.
Is
Good
it?
morning, Sid.
I'm going with Lord of War.
Yes, number 10. Cage plays Yuri Orlov, an arms trafficker. Along with his brother Vitaly, they start selling guns and ammo during the Lebanese Civil War. That was a good movie. A lot of great one-liners.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a good movie.
Yep.
Get better, AJ. We're rooting for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthony in Brantford.
Hey, good morning, folks. Happy
Hey.
New Year.
Hey,
Shut up.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. I'm sorry, I do not have that on my list.
Oh, okay. Well, Gary Sinise movie. He was
Is-
a casino in the back of the casino. He
Is-
was running the casino.
Is Nicolas Cage in the movie?
Yeah, he's
Ah.
the main character.
Really?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
good movie.
He's a
Real
good-
good
He's a
movie.
good guy, bad guy.
And I like
All
Gary
right, feel better,
Sinise.
AJ. Take care. Have
Thank
a
you, man.
good New Year's, folks.
You too. Thank you.
Charles in Milford.
Good morning, and AJ, I hope you get better.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Me too.
It'd be weird if you didn't. Want that?
I don't feel that way.
Yeah. Charles, you have a guess?
Yes, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
He's in for like a brief second.
Yeah.
One of the guys
it's,
in the van.
It's listed as his first movie.
Yeah, one of the guys in the van.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Anthony
sorry.
Edwards.
That's not on my list.
Yeah.
I don't think he was really a main character.
No,
That's
he
one of the
was
separate
not
dudes.
even.
In the movie credits, he's Nicholas Coppola.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of the no shirt, no shoes, no dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to explain Fast Times for us?
Fast Times We're Going High. Well, basically, it's the last couple of days of high school. Well, actually, it's high school in the 1980s. You get various people like Jeff Spicoli, who's a surfer dude. Basically, it's everybody's high school. And everybody's high school teacher, Mr. Hand.
I never had a surfer dude in my high school.
Oh, it depends where you gets connected. It doesn't really have a lot of shoreline. But,
All right, good.
yeah, but Long Island, we had surf dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Right. I tell you one thing, we had a lot of vans smoke coming out of them. We had a lot of vans with smoke coming out of the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all had that.
Yeah.
There's smoke coming out of your windows
I don't know
right
what
now.
I don't know what the hell happened today.
Miguel in Stratford.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Morning.
Good morning.
How about National Treasure?
Number 2, treasure hunter Ben Gates and his father have been searching their whole lives for a treasure dating back to when the United States was created. That was a good movie.
National Treasure?
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. I
Yeah,
thought
never saw
when
it.
he went to go buy the Declaration of Independence and he didn't have any cash, and that's how it all started when they started to follow.
I definitely recommend it. It's definitely a good movie.
Oh.
I haven't seen that one either.
Right.
I don't like that one.
I think there's like a sequel to it.
There's a couple. It
Yeah,
ends a
okay.
little bit on a cliffhanger. I think they thought they were going to make like 5 or 6 of these, and
Like
it just fell apart.
Like Indiana Jones Part 2? That type of deal?
Yes, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Josh in Thomaston.
Hi, good morning, fellas. Matchstick Man.
Yes, number 8.
We
A
barely
con artist
figured
with
that one
severe
out.
Tourette syndrome and OCD, along with his partner Frank, run a small cons to get money. During a therapy session, Roy finds out that he has a 14-year-old daughter who eventually moves in with him, and he teaches her how to be a con.
Nice.
That's a good movie.
Yep.
It is a good movie.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Joe the Bellman.
Hey, last but not least, Kick-Ass.
I'm sorry, it's not on my list.
Kick it ass?
Kick ass.
Oh, kick ass.
Karate movie.
Oh, man.
No.
No idea.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, you missed a couple in here, but should we do her list first or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
So my top 10 was 10, Lord of War. The one we did not get was Wind Talkers. 8, Matchstick Men. 7, Leaving Las Vegas. 6, Ghost Rider. 5, Gone in 60 Seconds. 4, Face Off. 3, The Rock. 2, National Treasure. And number 1, Con Air.
All right, so the dream scenario,
Yeah.
good one.
Dream scenario.
Pig,
Yeah, I was going to put that on there.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
That was the one that kind of got him back into being like, oh, he's like a serious actor
He's a
again.
very good actor.
Yeah.
Right.
Raising Arizona, we discussed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should've been on.
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck.
I was
Snap
so-
out of it.
Moonstruck.
Snap out of it.
And the unbearable weight of massive talent.
That's the one that's
That
all
was-
the memes.
Yeah, that was
so
my
Can't get away
number
from it.
11.
Great.
Wow.
All right, but nice job.
Yes.
Emma.
Thank you. Hey, and happy birthday, Chaz and Phil.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
All right, a trucker played the lottery at a stop and won $5 million.
Partly mostly sunny, a dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s with a 5 to 15 wind chill. Right now, 21 West Haven.
91 southbound. We are looking at an accident right now that is blocking the left lane as you approach exit 26. 2 cars involved in that accident got delays of at least 45 minutes as a heads up. 95 southbound. We have no accidents there, but we do have stop and go traffic starting in Bridgeport. Volume delays that'll begin around exit 25 moving southbound through Fairfield. This traffic report brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Stefano Brothers Concrete Coatings.
Hey.
It completes the house.
Yes, it does.
The garage is the first part of the house you enter.
Yep.
Normally. And, if it's a mess, let's pull together.
Exactly.
Should be a resolution. Let's pull things together in 2025.
Make it nice.
It's, I know there are companies out there that do it for less, but what are you going to get? I've talked to people.
A hot mess later.
Oh, man. Hot tires on that stuff starts peeling up. Now you got, now it's worse.
Now it's everywhere.
Now it's everywhere.
You bring the
It's
house.
chipping up. You got to get a jackhammer to get that stuff out.
It's on the cat.
They don't, at the Stefano Brothers Concrete Coatings, they don't just spray it on the floor. They grind down the top of the floor.
Yeah.
To take all that off.
To adhere it.
And it opens up the pores of the cement, and then the chemicals, when they put the floor down, it grows roots into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful floor that feels awesome, easy to clean.
Lasts.
And it looks like a showroom.
Yes.
The Stefano Brothers Concrete Coatings, they're offering financing too. So
Nice.
check in with them, see if you're qualified for that. dbconcretecoatings.com. That's dbconcretecoatings.com or call 860-608-7167. do a round of truck driver stories. Truck drivers, call in your story. Everyone has a story.
Oh, yeah.
You've been out there on the road, things you've seen. Got quite a perch up there in the truck. You see some weird things when you look down there in those cars.
Every day is different.
Yeah. A truck driver passing through North Carolina won a multi-million-dollar lottery jackpot thanks to purchasing a lucky scratch-off ticket.
Nice. Can avoid the gas now.
Yeah, he pulled into a Kangaroo convenience store last weekend in Randolph County, North Carolina, bought the winning ticket. It's a 200 times the cash scratch-off ticket for $30.
Wow.
He lives in South Carolina, was working a weekend job when he decided to make a pit stop that included purchasing the ticket.
Yeah, $30 a ticket, man. Better have something.
$5 million.
I say it worked out.
He got $2.1 million after taxes.
Wow.
You think he's still driving?
Probably.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe you buy your own rig if you don't own one at that point?
Right. Get a nice rig. Put some money aside.
Chaz and AJ.
Yeah, it's the Brain.
Hey, Brain.
Hello, Brain.
Truck driver story.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, going down through Wallingford at a station wagon passed me, and a guy and a woman were going at it in the back of the station wagon.
Wow.
But somebody's driving the station wagon?
Kids.
Yep, somebody else was driving.
Wow.
Wow. See, that's a good film right there.
Now, do you think that the driver knew what was happening in the back, or not at all?
Oh yeah, the driver knew what was going on.
Oh wow!
Beeping the horn,
Yep.
flashing lights. Lock.
You see a lot of stuff on the highway.
Yeah.
Especially coming out of New York and stuff.
Right. All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Later.
All right. 203-882-9757. Trucker Stories. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR. All right. Trucker Stories. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texas.
Paul in Wallingford.
Good morning. Yeah, I used to work at an armored car company. I called this in a few months ago, and the passenger of a car had her hand in the girl's lap of the driver. And when I happened to look, they caught me looking. And then, like, hours and hours later, they called into my boss and said that I was looking and I was being weird. And when he asked me about it, I told him, and he said, "You're kidding me, right?" And I said, "No." He's like, "Get out of here." And it was just funny because she was doing that. And
It's weird that she would call.
Right. I mean, she
Why
might
are you complaining?
Because she saw me looking, and she was
Well, what do you
embarrassed.
think is going to happen?
Exactly right. Maybe you were concealing a weapon. No idea.
But, it is what it is. I mean, no one's going to judge you for it.
Right.
Just
Wait, what are you saying, AJ? Maybe she's concealing a weapon?
trying to conceal
you
a
think
weapon.
one girl was pulling the weapon out of the other one?
Right. Trying to push it away. Yeah, put it away. Yeah.
I mean, flicking a bean is not a big deal. It's not.
Gotcha.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Probably just keep moving.
Keep moving. Michael, the trucker.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey.
Hello.
I was driving up to Canada. I work for Yellow Freight. And one around the corner was minus 36 degrees. So all the trucks are gelling up. I'm picking up the drivers, bringing them up to High Peaks to the rest area.
What do you mean, the
Drop them
diesel's
off.
gelling up?
Yeah, so they're all broke down on the side of the road.
Got
Right?
it.
It's minus 36. These guys are freezing.
Yeah.
So I drop them off. I
Minus
keep going.
36.
Seriously.
Yes.
You fall, you shatter.
Right.
It's a crash.
So
Yeah.
after I drop them off, I see a sailor hitchhiking north of the rest area. So I pick him up.
A Canadian
and I
sailor?
start talking to him. He was a Navy sailor, all dressed up.
U.S.
like an
Navy?
old-fashioned Navy guy.
Right.
Like the guy in
So
the
I says, "Where you
popcorn?
going?"
Popeye.
I says, "Where you going?" He says, "I'm going to Whitehall, New York." I said, "Well, that's the other way." And then I looked at my left mirror. I looked to the right, and the guy was gone.
Huh.
It's like a ghost
So-
story.
Yeah, spinach.
Yeah, and then I talked to other guys running that road, and they said they see this guy all the time, and they think he was hit on the side of the road back
Right.
in the 30s or 40s.
Right.
No
He's
kidding.
Still trying to get home, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so my hair was standing up for the next week.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Seriously. I wouldn't even go that road.
Oh, that's
yeah, then
creepy.
you get, your typical guy with a smart car that comes on the highway and drives right underneath your trailer and keeps texting and going like nothing even happened.
Right.
Those
that's
smart
kind
cars
of-
aren't very smart, are they?
No, the squishables.
No,
That's what they
nobody's
should be
got
called.
their face
The
up.
squishable.
The air clears on tires.
I was driving in behind one today, and I just felt like, man, if this thing hits a pebble, it's flying off the road.
Yep. Doink. Exactly.
Pothole, it's done.
Right.
All right, thank you, brother. Be safe out there. All right, coming up, AJ in the news. And what is the deal with Southington? What is the deal with Southington?
What's
Phil,
going
you
on?
got out at the right time.
Damn straight, man. Partly mostly sunny. Got a dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s. With a wind chill of 5 to 15 on a 21 in Brantford.
Just starting to see delays here easing up a bit. 91 southbound, we've had an accident that's been tying things up. Right around exit 26, it had the left lane blocked. Looks like that might be moved or at least getting cleaned up as we're looking at delays now, just about 15 to 20 minutes. 95 southbound, we do have heavy stop-and-go traffic. That's through Bridgeport, exit 26 through to Fairfield. Looking now about 20 to 25 minutes of delays. And the Merritt Parkway getting busy as well. That'll be in Trumbull starting around exit 48. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
K&J Tree Service.
Yes.
Good people.
Yes, very good.
This winter, take advantage of K&J Tree Service's aggressive discounts. Whether you need tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, whatever it is, they're offering aggressive winter discounts for all services. You know, Kyle's got a pretty good-sized crew, and they have family, and he wants to keep them all working and keep the money coming in, doesn't want to lay them off. So
Yeah.
They slash prices.
Yep.
So if you're thinking about doing a job in the spring, it's a great time to do it now.
Seriously.
And they have plans where you could work it out where they do the job now, and then you pay whatever overtime or whatever.
Right.
KJTreeservice.com, KJTreeservice.com for immediate tree removal, prevention planning, aggressive discounts. Get the K&J team to your house. They've done work for me several times.
Yeah.
Love it.
Exactly.
Love it.
Yep.
My neighbors love me now because you drive down the street because I bought that building lot property.
Yeah.
It used to be all just a mess.
Yeah.
They cleaned it up and it's just like,
so manicured
it's all
now.
nice now.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy now
Nope.
that brings the whole neighborhood down.
Nope.
KJTreeservice.com. So Boston Calling announced their 2025 lineup.
Cool.
Luke Combs, this guy.
Yeah.
Dave Matthews Band, and Fall Out Boy.
Nice.
Luke Combs also did this song here.
Oh.
Yeah.
This time we'll get beer.
You don't like this song?
No.
No?
I don't like the original one. I see no need for this song ever to be out there.
Yeah?
You get a fast car, okay, good. Yeah, I have a fast one.
Yeah.
Just never, this song just never gelled with me.
Right. I didn't like the original version.
Yeah.
I like this version.
Still, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Write some new stuff.
Also included in the lineup of over 50 artists our Vampire Weekend, Avril Lavigne, Cage the Elephant, Megan Maroney, Sublime, Sheryl Crow, T-Pain, The Black Crowes, Public Enemy, Remy Wolf, TLC, All Time Low, James Bay, and Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine.
Wow.
Damn.
Who's who?
Pretty good lineup.
That's a lineup.
Very good.
Yeah.
Lineup, yeah.
See, my old
And
man's
this.
got a problem. Live in the bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working.
A 3-day music festival is scheduled to be held from May 23rd to the 25th. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Awesome.
You can go to the Boston Calling website for more information. Last week, organizers announced a series of changes aimed at addressing complaints that last year's music festival was unsafe. I guess that last day, it was packed.
Yeah.
It was 90 degrees.
Right.
Not a lot of water stations. Not a lot of security. People were packed in. A lot of panic attacks.
Yeah.
So when you mix like a long day of music with 90 degrees, throw on some booze and maybe add some weed.
Right. Or other things.
Or additional.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get some panic attacks.
Exactly. Yep.
Water's like the number one. Just give people water.
Yeah.
Just give it
Like
to
if
them.
we learned anything from Woodstock 99, just give people water.
Exactly. Get a sponsor here.
Just give them the water.
Free.
Last year, a Boston EMS spokesperson said they had nearly 800 medical encounters
Damn.
over the course of the 3 days, with 23 patients taken to local hospitals for treatment.
Damn.
With that said, like nobody wants to be in a crowded, place where you feel like you can't get out of and
Yeah.
you're like trapped around humans and
Scary.
you're not feeling good. It's scary.
It is.
But with that said, can you imagine like a World War II veteran watching people at a concert, like having panic attacks? It's
Right.
like, please.
Yes. You just got them storming beaches,
Please.
being shot at while you're storming a beach.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you look 16.
All of the work that they did,
Yep.
Oh.
Here's the end result.
give us a couple of decades and we're pussies.
Right. Imagine. Yeah. Right.
Take me to the hospital.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's no latte.
I would just love that. Like a conversation between a World War II veteran right after they got out
Yeah.
and, someone maybe having a panic attack at the mall or something.
Right.
That'd be a good conversation to hear. So, yeah. All right. So Boston Calling.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Luke Combs, Dave Matthews, and Fall Out Boy.
Cool.
Plus 50 other acts. AJ got a lot of treatment in the news yesterday. Channel 3 picked up the story, and I think Channel 8
Yeah.
picked up the story. You were talking about your health.
Yeah. I saw it on Channel 3 yesterday. Somewhere between like 5:30 and 6 o'clock. They ran a little story.
Yeah, Greg reached out to me. I was on my way somewhere, and he was like, "Is it cool?" I'm like, "Here, let me just put you right in touch with AJ."
Yeah. So I called him. He asked if it was cool. I said, "Yeah." Well, I talked about it on the radio. Why not? Just run with it and everything.
We're talking about your health.
Yeah, about the whole myeloma and the hernias and everything else going on. Basically, some issues I got to work on.
Yeah.
That will be fine.
You're like a car that has a couple of issues.
I need a little restoration going on.
Yeah.
Yes. So we
got to put you in the garage.
Yes,
And,
I'm being restored for the 2025 season. But,
Right, but it's not a car that you just like leave as is. Like it's worth the work.
Right.
It's worth the work.
It's worth the work.
Yeah, it's a
appreciate
classic.
that. I appreciate that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but he asked if we could do a story. I said yeah, and I thought maybe they were going to come over and talk to me. I'm like but they just used the audio from the story yesterday, which is much better.
Great.
So it's you and I talking about the whole thing, and
Auntie Barbara said she saw it on News 8.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw it on 3. I had no idea.
Right. That's really nice of them.
And very nice.
I can't tell you how many texts I got from people who said, I don't want to leave AJ a Facebook message.
Right.
But please tell him I'm thinking of him.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
I got a text from a friend last night. They're like, "Can I reach out?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think so."
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a
Jennifer's-
surprise text, AJ.
I took a nap and I woke up. My phone's all blown. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, Jennifer's phone went bonkers. My phone went bonkers. Just a lot of love for you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Love back to all of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fix myself.
All right. This is Connecticut's version of the ball dropping on New Year's Eve. A man was charged with indecent exposure for exposing himself at a pharmacy in Southington.
Wow. Which ball dropped?
The man, 37, of Waterbury. They said the police said they responded to the Walgreens on Main Street on New Year's Eve around 9 o'clock.
Walgreens.
A report stated that a man was exposing himself in a sexual manner toward females within the store.
Uncool.
Well, it's not cool.
No.
Saying that.
Right.
But would you rather expose yourself to females or males? Just say if you have to make a choice.
Right. Going with females.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
hey, look, I'm saying it's not cool.
I'm just trying.
I'm saying it's not cool, but if you got to pick one.
I'm still applying some cream. One switch one worked.
Now, is there a police lineup? Like,
right.
Yeah, number 3, step forward and open your pants, please.
Right. There it is, the uneven ones.
Southington police did a great job. They got statements from multiple female victims at Walgreens. They got video surveillance from the business. Officers canvassed the area, located the vehicle in question about a mile from the store.
Right. But it's quite testy.
Yeah.
Didn't get far.
No. It's followed bouncing ball. Dun, dun, dun.
You know, these people, there's circuit fried in there somewhere.
Yes.
And they're looking for that shock value, the facial, like shock.
Yeah, it gets them off.
What if every woman laughed uncontrollably?
Right. Pointed. It's so cute.
It's
no
so
guy
cute.
like you cute.
Like, just like laughed.
Right.
Or felt sorry, like had that look like they weren't shocked. They were like, oh,
do you need money?
Oh, man.
Do you need money? Maybe you need money.
That'd be a great way to turn it around on him.
It would.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Right. Or worse, every girl dressed like the Nutcracker.
I've been in that Walgreens, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's not, like sometimes pharmacies can feel like a little kind of tucked away and like private. Like that's a busy one.
I gotta tell you,
it's not private.
Southington sounds like a nice place. And
It
I've been
is.
to your house, and it's a nice place.
Yeah.
But the stories that come out of there, something's wrong with the water.
There's a neighborhood somewhere in there.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, you drive around. I've done gigs there. I'm like, this is a nice place.
Yeah.
The restaurants are excellent.
Yeah.
Is it the Waterbury people driving over? Like what's the problem? Where are these problems coming from?
This specific story, it seems like that's
It's a Waterbury guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go flash someone, he's like, "Hey, man, I'm not flashing Waterbury people."
Right. Yeah.
No, I want some classy women.
Because they're packing.
I'm going.
Right.
It's New Year's.
The Walgreens and Water, they see him coming. They're like, no. We know you.
Let me read
Get out of here.
My things to do today.
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. He had a list.
I want it to be special.
He had a list. Go to Sunnyton, go nuts.
Waterbury women, you're not good enough.
No. That's what he said.
There's no part of my brain that thinks that there's something interesting, fun, exciting, exhilarating.
Right.
I just know, it's
not going well.
No, it's first I'm going to get laughed at.
Right.
Like, oh,
right. Especially a doctor about that.
There's no,
Hey, you're a small box.
I mean, do you get yourself excited before you do this?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm just
assuming
here.
I'm assuming that there must be some sort of eroticism involved.
I don't feel like there's a lot of planning in general. I feel like it's just kind of opportunistic.
But you don't pull out the small version.
No,
right?
Wouldn't think so.
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
Right. I also don't have this compulsion at all, so I don't know. But
no, I know.
To me, it seems like something maybe they can't control. They don't have the part of their brain that like shuts that down. Like, oh no, you can't do that.
No,
wouldn't you want to put your best foot forward?
Yeah, you want the one that clears desks.
As someone who's been flashed twice, I can say they have both times. It has not.
Not been.
Mm-mm.
No, really.
It's been the small version.
Oh.
Flapping. Yep.
Flapping.
Yeah. Like bad bubble yum.
Where were you? Ladies, if you've been flashed, call us, please.
Ruth was flapped.
Right.
203-882-9757. Where were you flashed?
Once I was outside of what used to be the Ansonia Mall with my friend. This is back when I was a teenager.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And some man come up to us. He was like wearing like a suit. He was an older, like middle-aged guy, and he said, "Have you seen my friend?" He was looking for his friend.
Wow.
And
I don't mean to laugh.
Right.
And we realized that
Well, what did you
his
say?
friend was there, and and yeah, we just kind of were like, we just kind of looked down and started like, oh my God, screaming, and then
Right.
and we started running away, and he was chasing after us, flapping away, and
Yeah.
saying, "Has this been down the whole time? Has this been down the whole time?"
Right.
And we,
Yeah, his friend's name was C.O. Jones. O'Coney's.
Wow.
Wow.
And then the second time,
The second time.
I was rear-ended at a stop sign by a guy. He was probably drunk.
Right.
Got out of the car, and he said, "I'm so sorry. There's something wrong with my belt," and proceeded to pull down his pants.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like that was that could have been bad.
Caused damage.
No, this sounds like one of those guys who saw you,
Right.
and then he rear-ended you on purpose.
On purpose to, yeah, fulfill this.
I was
fantasy
a
of his.
friend. We just got back in the car and drove away because we were scared.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
you need
I don't
taser.
blame you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stick around and see what happens next with
You
that
need-
guy.
Yeah, you need a taser. No need to exchange information here.
Mm-mm.
We got flashed on the parade float one year.
We did.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
We were on the New Haven parade float for the St. Patrick's Day parade, and we had two like girls of the web with us or whatever. And there was a guy in a kilt, and it was one of the parts where like you stop. So we stop, and right as we start moving, he goes PLR. We all look, and he just lifts the kilt, and we were like,
And there was Geppetto.
thanks, man.
Nice. No jello shots for me, thank you.
I forgot I was flashed.
I
was
must have
flashed.
chose to block that out.
Yeah. All right. Dumbass news next. A rapper accidentally shoots himself on a podcast. We have audio. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR. Okay. Comedian Vince Berry in studio. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
The best description of Gone in 60 Seconds happened about an hour ago here on the show. You know, I've never seen that movie.
It's entirely nearby. Yeah.
I've never seen The Rock, and I've never seen Gone in 60
I've only
Seconds.
seen that one ending thing with the where they jumped that Shelby.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only I've seen. And tell me, that would not land that way and keep on going. Where they squashed to the floor of the bridge. I'm still waking up. In case you're wondering, I'm still waking up.
Did you?
I couldn't say the word road.
I still don't know what happened. I've heard the clip 4 times. I still don't know what happens in the movie.
The car gets squashed to the floor of the bridge.
Right, yeah. They jump the car.
It's the sound effects when I know you've given up.
It would say it would be stuck to the road. Yeah. I couldn't think of the word road. So the floor of the bridge came out.
Yeah, when AJ starts sounding like you're cranking up a Model T when he's making his point.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I was still ramping up this morning.
Yeah, you're better now.
One more cup of coffee, I'm good to go.
All right, good.
Is that you asking for one?
Yes,
I usually get it for you.
Well, since you brought it up.
A rapper accidentally shot his gun in the middle of a podcast. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I watched the video, yeah.
A Texas rapper named Tulo is in the news after he accidentally fired his gun in the middle of a podcast interview. He reached in his pocket and went off.
Yeah. First of all, his jeans are way too tight for once. to have a 380 in your front pocket.
Oh, he's the opposite of most rappers.
Yeah, he's digging, trying to get that damn gun out. Digging and digging, and I think it was
What's he going to do? Show it to the host?
I think he was just moving it.
Well, he's got it in his pocket.
Right.
And and then he doesn't stand up. He's in the seated position. He
sits down the
starts
entire
trying to
time.
adjust it or something.
Yeah. I think it was like digging into his sides. He was like trying to move it over to make it more comfortable, and he must have just kind of brushed the trigger and off it went.
No, let's hear it.
And choices we got in life, those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
I hope. Y'all good?
Hold on the dirty third, one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my shot me.
Everybody good?
Damn, everybody good?
I hope.
And the guy who was digging the gun out looked high as F, man. Big time.
Oh, really?
It was
that was a
blazing.
guy who took an edible that was too strong for him.
Vince, you know nothing about that.
Because even he just had no idea what happened.
Yeah, was he the one that made up the song on the spot?
No, that's the
host.
host.
That's the host. The host. We have to talk to the host one day. It looks like a party.
He certainly does.
Yeah.
And Chaz, AJ's right. The video's great because the gun goes off and everybody freezes. And the host didn't even jump, by the way.
No.
He just looks up. He goes, "Who got shot?
Who got shot?
Who shot who?"
That's you know that guy's the real deal. If he
Right.
didn't flinch,
Yes!
This has happened before.
That's happened dozens of times before. And I like the guy in the background who's talking to him. He's like, "Lo, you good?" The whole clip is great.
Who did the song?
The host.
That's the host.
Yeah.
That's the host.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got like excited. He realized, oh, well, I just got like a viral moment. I should reset the show.
Right.
Hold on the dirty third, one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my shot me.
I thought somebody shot me. That guy is great.
It's a great video.
That must be a good feeling when you hear the gun and then you realize you weren't the one that shot.
The look on everybody's face when that gun goes up, they're all like, everybody froze like, whoa.
That's why. That's why everybody stopped for a second. Was like, we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait, and nothing happened.
Yeah,
Right.
waiting for somebody to fall over.
Yeah, somehow all these people in one area, they fire a gun and no one gets hit. It's awesome.
I still don't understand what he's singing in that song. Hey, rapper man, can you please explain the end of Gone in 60 Seconds?
Hold on the dirty third, one-on-one with Mike D. I thought my shot me.
Thank you.
Everybody good?
Damn, everybody good?
Yep, we're good.
Very
I
good.
hope.
Who shot who?
He's so calm about it, too.
Yeah.
Somebody got shot?
It's just a casual question. That's how I ask if anybody's got more coffee. Anybody got more coffee?
This is like Boo got shot. Remember Boo got
Anybody
shot?
hungry? Right.
Somebody got shot?
Hilarious video.
I would ask has anyone been accidentally shot here? But I know the answer is no.
No. Plenty of guns pulled on me, but not shot.
What?
I've had guns pulled on me, but I've never shot.
Plenty of guns pulled on you?
Yeah, but 4 sounds like plenty.
That's 4 is plenty.
I've had 4, yeah.
That's 4 too many.
Yeah.
What's 4 too many? That's 4 too many.
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, shotgun, 2 service pistols, each one with a cop behind it. An Uzi, drunken friend won the lottery, had a freaking Uzi, and decided to show it to me back of a limo. Well,
okay. But he didn't pull it on you.
No, he had it out.
But he pulled it out.
And it's right in front of me, facing me. So,
that's not smart at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's enough to make me. I was going to say something, crap my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I'd say 4 is enough.
4 is enough?
4 is enough.
What happened with the service revolvers?
And that was the one where I went to go smoke a joint with my sister and my then girlfriend in an area that was known for drug activity, and they thought there was a deal going on. So as we're smoking a joint and having a 6-pack after work, they came to pick me up.
You must have been in a bad area.
So I saw a car coming up. It wasn't far from my house.
If they begin the conversation with guns drawn.
Yeah. What happened was they didn't have the guns drawn immediately. They parked. They pulled right in front of us. It just turned nighttime. Headlights flashing the entire the high beams on.
Yeah.
They came rolling up to the front of our car, blocking us in. I just saw these 2 mountains get out of each side of the car. They come walking over. I just see these 2 hands grab. One grabs my sister in the passenger seat. My girlfriend was driving out of her seat and just ripped them out of the car. I'm in the back seat. I'm like, what the hell's going on? All of a sudden, boom, 2 guns right in my face.
Oh.
They go, don't move. I'm like,
They thought you were the dealer.
I could see the bullets in the chambers. I'm like, I'm good.
Who shot who?
Yeah. Definitely wakes you up, too much.
Yeah, that'll wake you up.
Yeah, you weren't high anymore after that.
No, it's amazing. I wasn't at all, no.
Next headline, a man cut off fingers instead of quitting work.
It's extreme.
A 32-year-old Indian man confessed to cutting off 4 fingers to avoid working at a relative's business.
Oh,
man.
Making finger sandwiches.
That's going to be a bad job.
Right.
He staged
Or a
the
bad
incident,
relative.
which resulted in a police investigation. While officers originally thought the man's fingers had been stolen to be used in a black magic ritual, he later confessed
Unreal.
to cutting off his own digits with a knife and throwing his fingers away.
Oh, see, he was a finger painter. Became a stump grinder. Became a stump grinder. Wow.
Wouldn't taking off 1 finger send the same message as taking off 4? I'm trying to figure out a way that you could do this.
Yeah, pretend it broken.
Yeah, and not lose 4 fingers.
Why
seems
go
like
4?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
You try 1, see what happens.
How bad is the relative? How
Seriously,
bad?
yeah.
He said he hadn't wanted to tell his relative that he didn't want to work there, and removing his fingers would make him unfit for the job.
Wow.
Unfit for every job.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
What job can you do without with just one hand?
Can direct traffic.
Never mind.
You said it.
Top 5 ways to suck less in 2025. Anthony Avalone on the show next.
Partly to mostly sunny. I got a dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Up in the lows are upper 20s to low 30s with a 5 to 15
Should take some medication.
wind chill. Right now, it is 20 in Wallingford.
That's a nice job.
Yeah.
Maddie's.
I couldn't do it. I was fine
I was
yesterday.
trying not to laugh.
I appreciate it. No.
Up in the lows.
I wear my glasses more, I guess.
95 southbound. We have delays starting in Bridgeport. This is exit 26. Heaviest delays are now through Westport. That is reported to be about exit 17 to exit 13. Delays there. Over 25 minutes expected. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Connecticut In-Home Assistance.
Very good people.
Oh, man, great people, family-owned and operated. And if you have an elderly loved one, you may want to, write this down.
Yeah.
Connecticut In-Home Assistance, 855-412-CARE. That's 855-412-CARE, or visit cthomecare.com. They vet all their people thoroughly.
Yeah.
They have a great staff. And whether you're recovering from a hospital stay and, need some assistance, or you have some loved ones that you can't be there all the time for them,
right?
And you don't want to put them in one of those places. This is the great solution to that challenge.
It's perfect.
cthomecare.com. 24 years of operation and counting, offering hourly care, shift care, live-in care. No contracts, no commitment. cthomecare.com. All right, new year, new you. And how do you get there? Let's bring on Anthony Avalon, President, Reitman Personnel. Good morning.
What's up, guys?
Morning.
What's happening?
Hello.
How was the break for you guys?
Well, it was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I slept. I was basically a cat.
Yeah.
I laid on the couch. I slept. I ate and watched TV.
Sunspots, fur balls,
Nice.
all 9 yards.
Right.
Nice. Well, you guys need it. You guys deserve to recharge the batteries. You got a tough schedule there.
We don't. We're not running a jackhammer or doing real work. So I appreciate the people who are out, especially today in the cold, working real hard.
For sure.
And we
For sure. No doubt about it.
So, what do you think? What are the top 5 ways to be a better you this year?
Yeah. Well, I think the best way to look at it is think about having, a lot of people start their new year with health and, body mindset, like getting a trainer. Think about it the same way with your career, right? Getting a trainer for yourself, And so I like to, I think I shared it with you. I shared some thoughts with my son, and I always tell people these are great ideas that I share with people. That the first one I said is this, right? You start your day before you start your day, right? So what do I mean by that? In this particular one, I said, you got to do 3 to 5 business related things before your day starts. Okay. And so when I put that message out to my son, he happens to be in a business where he's doing business development items. But for everybody else, because I want to transfer it over to where everybody else can apply it. No matter what job you do, okay, you're going to be able to have a problem-solving mindset towards your job. Okay, and so thinking about how you can help your company solve problems before the day starts and sharing those mindsets, well, whether it's through an email, whether it's through a phone call that you make to somebody through a voicemail, just getting yourself in that mindset and letting the other people within your business see you thinking that way puts you 2 and 3 steps ahead of everybody else in your organization, in your company, whatever you're doing, right? It's just getting the wheels going, and it's something that nobody else is doing in your company.
Yeah.
You follow me on
what
that?
if you think you want to just leave your company?
Oh, you're calling us sick.
What if you've given up? What if you said, these people don't appreciate me?
Right.
Well, I guess you could, and I think if you've gotten yourself to that mindset, then you just need to come to have that coming to Jesus with yourself and your employer, and then pull the trigger. But
that is the main thing. Like when people feel like, they don't like their job, they should leave.
Yeah.
Don't
really
infect the
should, though.
place.
Exactly.
Don't walk around bitching and moaning.
Right. Just go.
Just get out.
Find your happy place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Exactly.
find a happy place.
Yep.
They live in that limbo of it's more painful to live in that limbo of not being happy in that job, right? Dragging everybody else around you down, right? Including yourself the most, right? And probably the people in your family and everybody around you down. Not having I probably can't say it on air, right? And not having the nuts to do something about it. Staying there.
All right, why don't we do this? Since let's just do give me the 5 things you sent to your son, and then we'll talk about a couple other things.
Okay. And then the second thing, right? Do the activity. You need to do activity before you start your workday, right? Whether it's you work out, meditate, pray, reflect, something. You need to do something before you start your workday. What you cannot do, get up, take a shower. Some people don't even take a shower. Those people when they come in, hair's up in a bow.
Right. Plants die around.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
Wait, there's something wrong with that? Hold it.
I call it natural.
You need to do something before you go to work every day, right? Number 3, like we've talked about this, you need to dress like the person you aspire to be. Okay.
Boy.
Apparently I'm a rapper today.
I got work to do.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to do that. I mean, we've got to get away from the type of dressing that we've done. you need to do the hard things first when you work.
Anthony always looks like he's ready to walk down a red carpet.
Seriously. Yep.
Yeah.
Or being like a James Bond movie.
Right said Fred.
How much do those suits cost?
They cost a lot, but it's important though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's important to look that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, if I want to hire you to help my career, I want to hire someone who looks like they know how to have a good career.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you're wearing sweatpants, the meeting is over.
That's right. We once had a fitness instructor come in studio.
Oh yeah.
He was overweight.
Yep.
And we had some like cakes or something on the table. He
Twinkies.
just started eating Twinkies.
Twinkies.
I'm like, all right, get out.
Yep.
Right.
Health guru, yeah.
Yeah, you got to look the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do. And it's so much not the the vain piece of it, and it's so much more of how you perceive yourself, self-esteem, right? And how you want to portray yourself to the rest of the world, right? And it's so much that, right? And it's how you carry yourself in a job, and when you show up and you can't even, put that effort into how you present yourself to the world, it's a reflection on you, right? And you do not need to wear very, very expensive clothes to work, right? Everybody has their own budget, but you can put an effort in to how you look when you go to work.
Right.
Everybody can do that.
All right, what's number 4?
All right. You need to do the hard things first when you go to work, okay? You can't, and everybody knows what I mean when I say that. The things that give you a little bit of a pit in your stomach when you go to work, the things that are bothering you, most people say, I'm going to do that later on at the end of the day. They put it off. You need to do those.
Never gets done, and
Right.
3 days later, it's still on your list.
Just get over with.
Yeah.
Those are the first things that you do. Because
Brian Tracy had a book out. Wasn't it called like Eat the Big Frog First or something?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard
Eat
that.
the biggest frog
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
It's the idea of momentum builds momentum, right?
Okay.
So you click that box, and then boom, the rest of the day starts rolling, right? And then number 5 for me is it's sort of like be a good person, right? Look to help others around you. Get to bed early, right? Don't put too many toxins in your body. Trying to have a clear head for yourself, right? And then remind yourself every day about the amazing person that you are. You got to kind of love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, it's hard to love others around you.
It's a good list.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, AJ, repeat the list back.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
Dress fancy. Do a thing before you leave, and shower.
Yeah.
All right, you got some of it.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's pretty. If you
That's
did
not
those, you'd be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that whole idea about people starting the new year with, career goals and sort of, a new reflection on what they're going to do for themselves, it's kind of it's a good time for reflection for people, and, I think everybody finds themselves in that same position of what last year brought me and what this year can be bringing me,
Yeah, well, just act like the CEO of your own company.
For sure. And it really doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't apply to just people who work in an office, people who have, what you would consider maybe professional, white collar jobs. It's across the board.
Yeah.
Everybody can apply this to their jobs.
Yeah.
All right, so you help people find better positions, and you help companies find better people, correct?
I actually, yes, I do. But I help people find a better path for themselves is what I'd like to say that we do. Okay? I feel like we take people who haven't realized their potential. The biggest problem that I see is that people don't realize the potential that they have, okay? They go through life. They somehow thought their life can only be X. Somehow somebody told them that this is the only way it's going to be. They never realized that they had this kind of potential for themselves. And they thought that's the only way that it's going to be. Now, I want to be, you and I think we've always been really straight with each other. It takes work in order to get to the path that they want to be, right? One of the things that I think we've lost sort of in general is the idea of sacrifice. In order for you to sort of achieve sort of the level of success people want in their careers, there's going to take a certain amount of sacrifice. Very few people nowadays want to sacrifice much of anything. And in order for you to achieve it, you've got to be able to do that. But they don't realize the potential that they have. And I think what we do that is very unique is that we help people realize that potential that they have.
All right. We'll link up on the radio station website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way you say people.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
People.
Get the point.
Listen to me, people. Okay.
People.
Yeah.
I pay attention.
Very simple.
Yeah. Anthony, thank you, man.
All right. You got it, guys.
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
So, probably mostly sunny. Got a dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s. 5 to 15 wind chill right now. 22 in New Haven.
You almost made it.
Ah, so close.
95 southbound, we've got delays. We'll start in Bridgeport right around exit 26, but we're heaviest through Westport. This is exit 17 to exit 13. Delays there, about 30 minutes now expected as a heads up. On the Merritt Parkway, we're going to start in Fairfield with delays. That'll be about exit 44 heading southbound, but also heaviest through Norwalk now. That's exit 40 into Stamford around exit 36. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, the Water Doctor.
Water Doctor!
Matt from the Water Doctor brought me over this beautiful limited edition bottle of Patron
Really? Nice.
over the holidays. I'm like, no, I should be giving you a gift.
Yeah.
For helping me with my well.
Yes.
Then his wife made this awesome bread that I gobbled down.
Right.
It's partially why the chair's having a hard time right now.
Okay.
So thank you, Matt. Good people.
Very good.
That
people.
whole family.
Yeah.
Great
You can tell.
people. If you have well water, the Water Doctor phone number should be in your phone. 203-732-8585. If you have low or inconsistent water pressure, sand or sediment in your water, water spitting from the faucets, lack of water, all this stuff can be addressed. But most importantly, if your water ever goes down at the Water Doctor, no water calls are always considered an emergency. Call the Water Doctor anytime, 203-732-8585, or go to waterdrct.com. You don't have well water.
No.
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 That's
So
city
your
water.
water tastes like
Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Yeah, like a pool's going
Yeah,
on
you
somewhere.
fill up a pot to boil some pasta, and it's like, there's a swimming pool
a hot
close
tub
by.
somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The worst.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want to know what's in your water, too.
Yeah.
You want to test it, make sure it's safe.
I'm afraid.
waterdrct.com. studio.
Hey, good morning.
Vince.
How are you?
I'm not bad, man. Not bad.
Good. You recently air checked with the boss?
Oh, yeah. That was always fun and totally not stressful.
Air checking, I don't know why they call it that, because you're playing it, whatever.
Right. Air critique.
Yeah, they're listening to what you do on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're
air
checking
check
you.
sounds like they're standing there with an instrument. Like, yep,
Right.
air looks good.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Right frequency.
Right.
Not too many dust particles, all that. Yeah.
Yes.
It's really, it's painful.
It is. Your stomach's knotted the entire time.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You're nodding. You're like a grip. Yeah.
And like anything that goes wrong, like even the tiniest smidge, feels even worse now because now the boss is right in front of you listening to it.
Yeah.
and you can't like make an excuse. Like it's there. It's recorded. Like it happened. It went out over the air and it's been recorded and he's playing it back for us.
Right.
It's
You
not
can't refute what you're both listening to.
Exactly.
Well, this is the thing. It's like a movie. You know, you can't, put in the front of a movie, hey, this movie is mediocre because, we had all these issues going on. The weather was bad.
Right.
This actor got sick.
Things
and
happened.
We were under a tight schedule
Right, yeah.
and we went on the budget. And,
Can't lie.
and you can't do that with a radio show. You can't go knocking on doors at 10 a.m. saying, hey, I don't know why I couldn't speak today.
Exactly.
And do the weather.
I'm having a day today.
Right. You can't go out and knock on
I
those
was
doors.
fine yesterday, but today I'm having a problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what did he say?
Pretty good feedback in terms of like on air stuff. And I was like, my goal, we're talking about goals during the year, was like to try and get full time with the station. Boss Keith's like, yeah, man, you're good, but you're going to have to wait for somebody to like die to get a full time job.
Well, they have to retire.
You
What do
guys
you
come
think?
with the furniture. Like, I don't know. Like if they sold this building, you guys in Lappy would like go with the equipment. You know what I mean? Like you guys are institutions here. Like me,
Right.
they could put me out with the dirty dishes and nobody would notice.
We're part of the lease.
Yeah, exactly.
The vehicles, us.
It's always been that way with this radio station. People stay here for a long time. It's what makes the station special.
Yeah.
And that's what was encouraging to me, because I look at all you guys and I'm like, man, everybody's been here for such a long time. And even if that means I got to start at like the absolute bottom and try and work my way up, it just tells me that if people are here this long, it's worth trying to put in that time.
Yeah, it's worth the wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were, we would hear of someone being fired.
Yeah.
Like a weekend person. And then all of us would be in the building with our nice shirts on with a tape.
Yep. Right. From the outside point of view.
I'd see Eddie Sub. I'd be like, hey, Ed.
Right. Yep.
Hey, Chaz.
Right. I mean,
handing off a tape. That's right.
Back from the outside days before I worked here, before I met you, I was trying to get a job here. And anytime someone like left, I'd send in a tape.
It's already too late by then.
They hired from within.
Yeah.
They even wrote, we hired from within. Like, okay, at least thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah, didn't
Griffin, yeah.
Yeah, Griffin send you a nice letter?
Yeah, very nice letter saying, I liked your tape. Keep doing what you're doing. He said, we hire from within, but please keep sending your tapes in.
Right.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about keeping his desk level or something like that.
Using your tape to keep... Yeah, that sounds like him.
I use them to throw at people I don't want in my office.
Get out of here! Don't be like this guy, man.
He starts playing the tapes when company isn't leaving the house. It's
Right.
like 11:30 and you want to go to bed. I'm going to play AJ's air check.
Yeah, I hear this guy.
Oh, let's air check AJ right now.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Up in the lows, upper 20s to low 30s with a 5 to 15.
Should take some medication.
Wind chill. Right now, it is 20 in Wallingford.
That's a nice job.
Yeah. What's the saying? Oxy's a hell of a drug.
Do you know how many people have heard this show and thought, I could do that?
Right? It's true like that.
We've inspired a lot of people to get into broadcasting.
We have, see? We brought it down to that level.
My favorite part was Phil not being able to do the traffic.
I tried so hard, man. I didn't want to dump on AJ. I know he's having a rough morning. And I was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to catch my breath. And the more I thought about it, the funnier it got. I couldn't get it together.
That's the one thing with this show. You could come in on Monday and say you have cancer, and Tuesday, if you get the weather wrong, we're pounding you.
I noticed that.
That's all I kept thinking. thinking about.
Doesn't freaking matter.
I think they left part of me on the operating table.
Like at 7 o'clock, we're like, get well. At 7:30, we're like, what's wrong with you?
Seriously.
And you even threw in the take a medication.
All of a sudden, they hand in the back, give him a knife in the back.
That's exactly what was going through my head.
A hand holding a knife. Now what's going on here?
This poor guy.
And we don't care. We don't care.
Mess up the news.
We want you to get well, but
I'm right
hell,
here.
can you get through a weather forecast?
I'm right here.
That's how we all feel.
Yep. My bottom's been spanked. My bottom's been spanked. Blah, blah. Come on, buddy. I have not had a day like this in a long time, though.
Oh, no. You've been great.
I apparently said today, I can't talk day.
If you were going to have a I can't talk day, it's the day after you announce you have cancer.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah. You know. Not that you'll get a pass from us.
No, of course not. No.
All right. Coming up. The benefits of dry January. Are there benefits?
Seriously, I'd go for a drink.
We'll find out. We'll ask a smart person.
Partly to mostly sunny day today. Got a dangerous combo of cold and wind gusts, 35 to 45 miles an hour, upper 20s to low 30s with a 5 to 15 wind chill, 20 in Cheshire. Thank you.
Nice. 95 southbound, we do have delays. They're going to start in Bridgeport. That's around exit 26. Heaviest delays still through Westport. That'll start around exit 17. Extra heavy stop-and-go traffic reported moving southbound to about exit 13. We're looking at delays of at least 20 minutes getting through that stretch. On the Merritt Parkway, it's going to be busy starting in Fairfield right around exit 44, heading southbound as well, by the way. But through Norwalk, heaviest delays reported between exit 40 and 36 in Stamford. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
For 100 years, Pepe's has been serving world-famous New Haven-style pizza.
Delicious.
A pizza. There's nothing like it anywhere.
No.
They started all of this.
Yeah.
They're ground zero.
Right here.
It started here in New Haven.
One little store.
It's funny. I hear, we're doing New Haven style. New Haven. Yeah, but we know where.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go to the original?
Exactly. Cut to the chase right there.
Yeah.
Now they're everywhere.
This is Chaz for Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napolitana.
Yeah.
The crispy, chewy, crunchy, charred crust. Oh, man. When you go down Worcester Street, you smell that pizza cooking.
You feel the hands grabbing you.
And it's funny. If you pull up to their other places, you're like, wow, this is like Worcester Street without the line.
Right.
I like it.
Exactly.
Pepe's family owned and operated, never franchised. Every location stays true to its roots with coal-fired ovens designed just like the original.
Yeah.
Each Pepe's pizza is baked with that signature char that makes New Haven-style pizza so special.
That white clam pizza, amazing.
Yeah. I could
Amazing.
have any one of their pizzas.
Yeah.
The cheese, awesome. Then the sausage, homemade.
And you were talking to Gary back in the day. There was only like one section where they got those clams from. We're never to divulge where.
Same with the tomatoes for the sauce. They go over to Italy every year and they just check the crop.
Yep.
No, it's pretty serious business.
No, they're in.
You don't get a pizza like that by accident.
No. A lot of thought.
How many people have tried to make it?
Yeah.
And then you
still
taste
can't.
it, you're like, nah.
You still can't do it.
Can't do it.
Nope.
Pepe'sPizzeria.com. Go to Pepe'sPizzeria.com for a location near you. Anyone doing dry January?
Yeah, you're funny.
Right?
No.
Yeah, I gotta stay wet.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll die.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. No one?
It's like
No.
a dolphin.
Right.
Good.
Keep
Wow,
him
no
moist.
one.
Keep him moist. He's dying.
He's like a beached whale. You just gotta throw more water.
Keep throwing martinis on him.
All right, Doc, I guess we don't need you here.
but if I wanted to,
Okay,
what would I do?
Dr. Michelle Smallage, lecturer and director of the BS Exercise Science program from the School of Health Sciences, University of New Haven.
Hi.
Bye.
How are you? Hi.
Lecturer and director of the BS Exercise Science program.
Is it BS?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you drink?
I do moderate.
Okay.
I would say.
What's moderate? How much is that?
I am a weekend. I'm a weekend one, so
Okay.
probably
Couple of
drink on a
cocktails
Friday
here and there.
night, Saturday night. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but do
try
you
to avoid
drink
it during the
50
week.
drinks on a
Yep.
Friday night?
Right, you pound them down.
Or is it you're that one glass of wine person?
Right, catching up for lost time.
Well, as I've gotten older, I definitely drink less. It seems to affect me more. So, I'm on one and a half, possibly.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like what kind of drink, though?
All right, so you don't need to do...
Usually beer.
Beer? Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I pictured
I pictured you as a wine person.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I've developed a taste for beer.
Nice. IPAs, like the really strong stuff?
Yeah,
Nice.
IPAs, and then I'll switch to a Pilsner for the second half of
That's a
one.
good move.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's a professional.
Nice. We're professional. Yeah, exactly.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
That second Pilsner after the IPA can go down real fast
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah. It's much lighter. It's like water, but it's
Right.
definitely it's quenches the thirst a little bit more. And
Yeah.
also, I just feel like it has just a mellower feel. It doesn't make me tired like wine does, and so we stick with it.
This dry January's picking up in popularity.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two big reports, I think, that came out recently. The U.S. Surgeon General report came out just recently. I think it was January 3rd, announcing that it is even more terrible to drink than ever before. There's new research showing that it just really significantly increases cancer risk.
Is that because they're changing what goes into alcohol?
No, I think it's probably was based on 2019 research, which is when started COVID, and I think there's big uptick in consumption. So I think they jumped on that bandwagon to look at some of the data. It's all the same. If that's what you're asking, alcohol from hard liquors, the same as alcohol from wines, the same as alcohol from beer. Yeah, so that report, and then at the end of December, there was a report published in the New England Journal of Medicine. It's their International Agency for Research in Cancer. They also reported, there was a special report about cancer as well. And
So they want to put a cancer warning on alcohol now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last warning especially for breast cancer and pregnant women was way back in like 1988. So I think they're trying to put some more warnings out there and give some more guidelines. Quite honestly, I couldn't find anything about the minimum, which is healthy, which is pretty normal. You're only looking at what the higher levels of alcoholism do. Obviously, heavy drinkers are in bigger trouble. But this report just pointed out moderate drinking isn't so great either. So that's where you're hearing a lot of press. I mean, I was doing my own little research on this, and it's all over the internet. Everyone's giving their own suggestions and warnings, and it's quite a few cancers directly related to the increases of drinking alcohol and cancer-related incidents. Yeah.
Boom.
That's the bad news. I was going to give you the bad news first.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Good news is that if you did want to participate in Dry January, which is actually what we call a SMART goal, it's short, it's a month, it's measurable. You can attain it because it's a short amount of time, just to cut back, if not all the way, do what you're saying, damp January or dry January, but you can still reap some benefits. You can start feeling a little better mentally. Mood increases typically when people cut back. Sleep better. It's not.
Your liver gets a break.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, your liver can regenerate. Yeah. You can lose a little bit of weight. There's a lot of calories in alcohol.
Okay, I didn't. I did dry January 2 years ago, and I didn't approach it correctly. I thought, well, I'll just replace it with weed.
Right.
So I want to lose weight.
But something, yeah.
You know, it's like I don't want to have the calories, so I started smoking weed.
Right.
And boy, I was in the refrigerator. I did not lose weight.
No.
No, you find a way to replace those calories, my guy.
I
It's not-
found
yeah.
a way to replace
I'm
it.
afraid he lost weight.
Yeah.
Went from dry January to
Well, they
sticky
both-
January.
They both seem to stimulate your appetite. If you hadn't noticed, you do tend to eat more when you drink too, because it could put your guard down a little bit, and you're like, ah. So yeah, it'll help there. It'll give you more energy. There's also a bunch of other smaller studies out there showing that it could help your gut microbe, your immune system. They're not smaller studies; they're just not as reported.
Yeah.
But all of those contribute to your physical health. So, the first scary part was the preventative cancer, but there's an upside that if you do just cut back, even if there's moderate consumption, people like myself, cutting back a little bit can improve your feeling of health. It can also help financially. That was an interesting, take. People, if they're going out to bars or spending quite a bit of money on drinks, cutting back a little bit during the month could help them save a little bit. Yeah, so there's
The money you save on alcohol is nuts. Go to a restaurant, have a meal, no alcohol, and you're like, what just happened here?
Oh, I can buy a
This is,
Exactly.
Like, oh, this is free.
It's like free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's from a standpoint of getting it done is very difficult, right? So if you have a family life or a friend life that's revolved around drinks, it's tough.
It is tough.
You're really tough. You've got to get your family, friends to buy in, give them a heads up, say, hey, I'm going to give this a shot for the month. If I'm coming over, I'm going to bring my own, mocktail or substitute. Hope you could support me.
Don't call me a pussy.
Something like that.
Yeah, let me do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chaz did this thing.
Don't pressure me.
It's called a Hard 75, where you do all these things for 75 days every single day. It creates a lot of great habits.
Okay.
But one of the things he did was quit drinking, and his friends were really supportive. They were like, "That's great."
Yeah.
I think it's easier with that generation now. It was exactly what you were just describing, Chaz, where it was like, oh, yeah, what's the matter? You can't have one drink.
Have a beer.
It's like,
now they're fine.
No, it's not the one drink. It's the day after day after day of one drink, and
it's
then all
never
the food
just
that
one.
follows it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, just like any bad habit. I mean, it's probably it is much harder for an alcoholic who would rely on that. But as a moderate drinker, you're not as addicted. It's a little easier, and it's much easier if you get support from everybody that's not the person who you see and goes, hey, okay, let's just grab a drink. You still can. A lot of restaurants now are serving mocktails, and there's a bunch in the cans you could buy in the grocery store.
That's the other
there's
part of it,
non-alcoholic
right
beer.
there.
Yeah,
Is like you can just bring your own drinks now to a party, which I think is more and more common.
Yeah.
And you can bring a non-alcoholic beer that tastes like beer. It looks like beer when you pour it out of a can into a glass. Nobody's going to bother you.
Right.
Like it's a lot easier.
Exactly. I mean, you probably have also noticed, a lot of Instagram, a lot of Facebook posts are all doing these non-alcoholic canned beverages that you could buy at liquor stores. They're promoting those, which is great. It hasn't been like that, the alcoholic industry definitely has a hold on us. But they were now buying into these non-alcoholic mocktails, and I've tried a few months ago. They're pretty good. Obviously, they don't have the same, quote unquote, effect.
Right.
But you definitely, replacing some of your drinks with those would be a really good option.
Remember, not too many decades ago, doctors would advise pregnant women to have a shot of whiskey when they were going to bed if they were having trouble sleeping.
Oh.
This is back when a doctor would walk in with a cigarette in his mouth.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, they're good for you.
Hey.
4 out of 5 doctors agree.
I remember being in my father's Thunderbird. We're driving up 110 in Shelton. I remember exactly where we were because I just thought it was hysterical, and I fell into a panic.
Okay.
We're listening to the radio, and this is just when, cigarettes were known to be not good, but another study came out and said cigarettes are dangerous. And my father says, oh, what's next? They're going to tell us hot dogs aren't safe? And I went into a panic. I'm like, hot dogs? No! Don't you dare! No!
I can't believe
hot dogs. Hot dogs. That's where my father went. He was like, "Yeah, oh, cigarettes are bad. Sure. What are they going to do? Say hot dogs are bad?"
Right. Then you pants. Wow.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Well, we called hot dogs counterband when I was with my son at the his cross country team. They would sneak in food when I was there because they knew what I did. And I'm like, oh, hot dogs are counterband.
Wow.
Pretty funny.
Well, thanks for coming on. I don't know who's doing Dry January, but good luck if you are.
Yes.
And stick with it. The other thing you could do if you don't want to stop completely, drink a lot of water as you're drinking.
Yeah.
They call that zebra striping. So, yeah, well, they were recommending that before, like, the company parties happen, like, for Christmas. You have, like, an alcoholic beverage, and then you have a mocktail or a glass of water or something, and then you have another beverage.
Water's good, though, because it flushes you out.
You should do water.
Yeah.
Keeps you hydrated. Yeah.
Less sugar.
Headaches, yep, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, thanks for coming on. You're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks. You too. It was great having a conversation with you guys.
Yeah.
Let's have some beers.
Yes. Yeah.
Talk to you in February.
Yeah.
Dr. Michelle Smallage, lecturer and director of the BS Exercise Science program from the School of Health Sciences, University of New Haven. It's a long card.
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't want BS in the. Yeah. I'm a lecturer and director of the BS Exercise Science
let
program.
off with BS.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, hold it. Wait a minute.
Can you hide the BS?
Wait a minute.
Beer and smokes.
Right.
Chaz and AJ in the morning. Call in the best or worst gift you've received, either over the holiday or ever.
Yeah.
203-882-9757. Talk about gifts.
Yes.
Good, bad, ugly that you've received.
Yep.
203-882-9757. You had a rough Christmas. You were in the hospital.
Right.
And in a hospital bed.
Nothing happened this year. Yeah.
Yeah, so no gifts to discuss this year.
No.
I got a really cool gift from Jennifer.
Yeah.
This is the future, by the way.
The future.
You go to this AI site. You put in a bunch of information on a person, and it will write a 240-page book on them.
Seriously.
Yeah, look at this.
But I didn't even knowing them. Oh my God!
It's a book.
That's you on the cover.
It's a hardcover book.
That's crazy.
With
And
a picture of me on the cover,
Nice.
one of our promotional shots.
Nice.
And the title is Chaz, Radio, Rifles, and Rock and Roll.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's a great title.
It's great.
What have you read so far about
I
yourself?
couldn't come up with a better title.
Yeah.
You gonna put it on Amazon later or what?
An uncensored look at life, tequila, and the morning show madness.
Wow. Even a nice.
Freaking
title.
believe this?
Yeah.
And let me give you some of the chapter names. So now she had to sit there and put all this information in. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Right.
But the
That's what I'm
AI
doing.
writes it,
Yeah.
which is scary.
Yeah.
Chapter 1, talking to the mouthpiece.
Nice.
Chapter 4, tequila tales. Chapter 6, morning madness, a day in the life. Chapter 14, AJ and me, the dynamic duo.
Yay.
I wouldn't have said that, but it's nice.
Right.
Chapter 15, pizza, dessert, and everything in between.
Nice.
Now, let me just read you this.
It's really just
A
pizza,
chapter?
meatballs, and carrot cake.
That's right.
A chapter.
That's right. But this thing is as smart as the information you put in.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing if you think about it.
Seriously.
Like writers now who are writing a book can just do a fraction of the work and then hit send.
Yep.
This is from page 2. As I stand there, cup in hand, I can feel the magic behind or beginning to happen. It's in this utterly sacred moment, armed with my trusty blaring alarm ringing in my ears, that I take time out to reflect on life's great mysteries, like why my nostril hairs grow at an alarming rate overnight.
I knew she was going to put that into the book. I knew that was coming.
And why cutting linguine with a knife is still not widely accepted as a culinary technique.
Huh.
Yeah, you could stop that in 2025.
Yeah. Isn't that a cool gift?
That's very cool. That's very thoughtful. Like a lot of thought into that.
Yeah.
That wasn't something I saw on the shelf or online and grabbed it.
Now, when you read through it, there's some generic stuff in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's just got to
It's got to fill.
It's
Right.
got to fill.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the title alone was worth whatever
that's
she
your-
did to get that.
That's
Exactly.
exactly in a book on hardcover.
Right.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Boston John.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
So I got a good present. Well, good and bad. Good for me, bad for others. I got a nice big jar of homemade moonshine from Tennessee.
Nice.
Called Blue Flame. It is beautiful stuff. One little sip and you're off and running.
We got jugs at the toy drive.
Yeah, yeah.
Who was that from? Some of them.
Scott, I think it was Wallingford. Yeah.
And
I was gonna forget the town he was from, but I think
Right.
you're right.
Yeah, I haven't opened up the jar yet.
Right.
That'll be
Special
Oh,
occasion.
I opened it up, boy. Let me tell you, I opened it up and everybody in the town knew it.
Wow.
okay.
They all got burnt like
It was
sunburn.
a good old time. Blue flame. I was blue flaming everywhere.
I can only imagine.
Just picturing you like Will Ferrell from Old School running naked through the streets.
Right, man.
On a bicycle.
You didn't put a bike helmet on and have a marital aid attached to the top of the helmet, did you?
Yeah.
Nobody
We
took the
read
bike.
about
No, that
you.
was my cousin.
Okay.
That was my cousin.
Yeah. Nasty words from a church.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say Happy New Year.
Shut up.
Have a good one, guys. I
You
got to
too.
get to work.
All
See you
right.
later.
Yeah, you got to get to work.
Right.
How about you?
As far as bad gifts go, probably the worst gift I ever got was okay, look at me, right? Would you picture me, if you would you think of give me a pen set? A pen set, even, it's a desk set, and it was a duck. It was a duck pen set holder. Like duck, not even like a cartoon duck, like a regular duck you'd see, mounted to a piece of wood, and you put the pens in there. That was what I got as a gift one time.
Yeah.
Did it come with pens or just?
It came with pens.
Oh, okay.
They wrote lousy, but I'm like, at what point, looking at me, would you think I would like a pen duck set?
I've seen your handwriting, so I would never give you a pen. I'd give you a pencil.
I was going to say I wouldn't even assume he owned a writing desk to put it on. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad gift, but
it just shows like you don't know me, obviously.
Yeah, I got a cheap one once. It was just a big pen.
Right.
29 cents, and the sticker was still on it. The price tag, 29 cents.
To prove they bought it.
This back when it was 29 cents.
Yeah.
And it was wrapped.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
I mean,
thanks.
it wasn't like I was like 14 years old, something like that. This is like I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
You know, and I get
Who gave it to you?
An in-law.
Wow.
Yes. Gave me that.
That sounds like a regift. They're like, oh, we forgot AJ.
That's okay. Forget me. Yeah. I don't even recall what I did with it. I think I left it there accidentally.
Yeah, how about you, Phil?
We had a weird year because Amanda had surgery in December, so like our whole month just got kind of blown apart. But we got a really strange gift from her mom. So Christmas is like her thing, right?
Okay.
Like this is her Super Bowl every year. Like Christmas Eve is a big deal. She invites everybody over. She's a wonderful, gracious host. So the day before, I went over because I needed some help with Mateo. Amanda was unable to lift him because of she was recovering from surgery. So we just stopped by real quick just to kind of like get him out of the house. And she gives me a bag of gifts. And she's like, I was kind of excited to see you open these in front of me. But since you're here, why don't you take these home? I was like, okay. I was like, should I open them now? And she's like, well, they're kind of for you and Amanda together. So I was like, okay. So we forget about the bag. 2 days later, it's Christmas morning. Mateo's sick. He's not doing well. He's screaming. I'm like, let's open these gifts.
Right.
And one by one, we're opening them, and we're looking at each other. We're like, I think we got the wrong bag.
Uh-oh.
And we get to the end. We're like, what the hell was she thinking? What did she give us? So Amanda took a picture of it. We got a bag of pesticides, pest control. We've never had one bug or animal in our house. We got 1 a day women's complete multivitamins. We got Centrum for men, collagen peptide pills, a fire extinguisher, like one of the little ones that you could put under your sink.
Would you get a Costco bag?
Right. And then we got a life
And she
vac.
wrapped all these things.
She wrapped everything individually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we got
pesticide.
a life vac like anti-choking mask that you put over like an infant's face if like they're choking, you just kind of like suck on the end and like takes whatever's in their throat out.
Oh, wow.
Which is cool and will be useful. That was like kind of like I think the real gift in everything. So we're looking at each other like, okay. The whole day goes by. We don't text her.
Right.
Thank you for the gifts because we're dealing with a sick kid.
Right.
The next day, I'm like, you have to text your mom and say thank you.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I forgot. She knows we hated the gifts. So we text her. And she's like, yeah, I didn't get to give you the spiel that it's my unfun gifts and I have fun gifts for you at home. I'm like,
It's the
we
unfun.
had this pile of stuff we're looking at. We're like, okay, she thinks our house is just constantly full of bugs, on fire, and our kids choking on everything.
Right.
What the hell's going on?
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
And we're old.
Right.
What is going on?
You've got osteoporosis.
Now it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Good bag.
Wow.
All right. Best and worst gifts. 203-882-9757.
Partly to mostly sunny. Got a dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Bundle up. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s. But the wind chill is 5 to 15 miles an hour. And also, it's 15 in Bethany. I give up. I give up. I have no
the
idea.
hell?
I'm going to go home and I come back and start all over again.
We got a pair of accidents that are tying things up. We'll start with 95. There's an accident reported right now that's in Stamford. It's blocking the right lane right around exit 8. It is causing some pretty heavy delays going all the way back through like the Westport area because everybody's already on the road, so you can expect delays of about 45 minutes right now. The other accident's in Greenwich. That is on the Merritt Parkway southbound approaching exit 27. Same deal. lots of people already on the road, so we got delays going kind of all the way back about 45 minutes into the Westport area as well. This traffic report brought to you by ExpressPros.com. If your supply chain demands a flexible workforce, hire with Express Employment Professionals. With contract and full-time workers from Express Employment, you get the staff you need. Learn more at ExpressPros.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Carbuty and Company Realtors.
The best.
We got to get Jonathan Carbuty over to your house.
Yeah.
What a match.
He's laughing. Here's a bulldozer. Have at it.
Yeah, he does. He'll be happy to list your property for you.
Right.
He also does cash offers. There's a lot of people who have houses and they're like, man, I don't want to go through this whole staging process.
Yeah.
I just want to give me a check and I'm out of here.
How would you stage my house?
I'm going to take the stuff I want.
Right.
You throw it in a dumpster. I'm gone.
Right. Oh, really? You can do that?
Yeah, he'll do it.
Oh.
He'll do it.
That's what I think about.
Yeah. Carbuty and Company Realtors. Story after story after story from the tribe who've used Jonathan and his crew.
Yeah.
What a team they have.
Yeah. The best, man.
Really. He's a very excited guy. He's very into it. You don't want someone to come, sign a paper, put a sign out, and go away.
Yep. See you.
No, you want to get the most money for your property. And they do this every day, all day, and they're proud of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they
shows.
run around high-fiving each other. Look what we did for this
team,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. You become part of the family when you list with them.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to buy, they know of properties before they go on the market.
Even
so
better.
not a bad thing to check in with them.
No.
Call Jonathan directly. Here's his personal cell phone, 203-980-6886. That's 203-980-6886. Or Google CarBeautyRealEstate.com. Sounds right. Yeah, this gift thing isn't working out. I think you people are too nice.
Yeah,
you don't want to call in your
Come on.
negative
We've all gotten
stuff.
crap.
How cold is it going to be today?
Today, very, very cold. It's because of the wind, basically. You got 35, 45-mile-an-hour gusts going on. It's really cold as it is. The wind chill.
Hold on.
5:15.
Let me get a weather forecast.
Dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Up in the lows are upper 20s to low 30s with a 5.
You know it's cold out when the weather guy can't even tell you. It just goes, wow.
Right.
Up in the lows of the low.
You know, I don't understand where it came from, though. I'm in fine all this time.
Yeah.
It's like I decided to say, today's like Flubble Day. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Flubble Day.
Yeah.
You're cramming the whole month in today.
Apparently, yes. Yes, I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah, maybe it's that too.
Who has the worst job today outside?
All right. I would imagine firemen get the water.
Jennifer and I went for a walk on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
I had gloves on, and man, my fingertips in the first 20 minutes were just like, okay. If I slam my hand down right now, my fingertips are going to crack off.
Yep. Yeah. Any outdoor like maintenance people. The worst is like my cousin's garage. When he used to have a garage, sometimes if there were too many cars to work on, he had to work on one outside,
right?
And holding metal tools.
Oh yeah, on a cold pavement
outside. Yeah,
worst. Leaning up cold against a cold steel car.
The worst. Yeah. What happens is the wrench will slip. You'll cut yourself. You'll have no idea until a couple hours later when your skin thaws out. That's like
I think if you're just standing there.
Yeah.
I think those people who hold the signs. Go, or stop,
right?
Slow stop,
right?
You know, the traffic,
flagman,
yeah.
Anyone at a construction site, or like if you work for the MDC and there's like a water main leak, and you got to be out there in this weather, like you said, wet with your boots on,
Whenever it's windy, I think about the guys that are up on roofs too. Like anybody that's got to go up on a building, like you were mentioning, Vince, like construction work or like doing any kind of roofing or something today. Like if there's people who didn't clear their gutters and you're going to go do that today, awful.
But
awful.
Right.
But like on the really windy days, they go out.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd be in the truck.
There was some serious ass wind last night, man.
Serious ass.
Yeah.
And this morning too.
Yeah.
It's not the weather to be putting AJ in a cherry picker.
Yeah, no.
No. Help.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't mind cold weather. I mind wind because once once it like hits you, it starts hitting you in the face.
Go right through you.
Yeah, exactly. But cold weather, hot weather is I can find an equilibrium. But if it's like too windy, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm inside for the rest of the day.
When you feel your nose freezing when you're breathing in, it's like, okay, I'm going back inside.
Yeah.
I'm good out here.
Yeah, long nose hairs aren't going to cut it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. First, you lose your fingertips and your toes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all hell breaks loose.
Yep.
Once I feel like my eyelashes start to like get like crusty, I'm like,
yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's not like a position you can put yourself in where you're comfortable outside.
Then, that's the thing.
What are the hacks? How do you keep your feet warm? How do you keep your hands warm in this?
Stay inside.
Yeah. I think the people who are outside working in this are too cold now to call in.
Yeah.
Their hands are frozen.
Right. You can't press a button right now.
It's almost more important to stay hydrated on a cold day than it is in the super hot, because like when you're hot, like your body's going to be like, oh, I'm thirsty. When you're just freezing, like you're like the last thing you think that you need is water, but it helps your body to regulate temperature better.
Yeah.
So that's a trick that I learned.
Yeah.
Chaz and AJ.
Well, I think you girls ought to get used to it because it's going to be cold and windy for the next 10 days. Nowhere near above 30.
Sounds like your voice is frozen.
How'd you shed today?
I haven't been in the shed yet. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Who's the girl in this scenario now?
No, actually, I got to get into the shower.
Okay.
And I'll be out there. I got plenty of time.
Keep us
I got
posted.
up on time today.
All right. Thank you.
And
sorry, man. Tom G.
Hey, I got a way to keep those hands warm when they're wet and they're cold and you've been outside all night playing with water.
It's from a former firefighter.
Right.
Chief,
Former,
actually.
Retired.
Retired
yeah,
chief.
made it. I made it.
Yay.
So listen, this is our trick. The headlights on the fire engine, you take off your gloves, you put your hands against them. It's lovely.
Oh,
Really?
damn.
Wow.
It's lovely.
Do you hear a
What a
sizzle?
reprieve. It didn't matter. You didn't care.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't feel them at first anyway.
Right.
But we would go for the exhaust. If somebody had, if the headlights were all locked up, you could go by the exhaust pipe too.
Right.
A little stinky, but you're already stinky from the job anyway,
Yeah,
so it doesn't really matter.
And it means go by, don't actually touch it. Big difference.
That's when you actually don't want to put the fire out right away.
Right.
Let's just leave this little corner going.
Right.
We could warm up over here.
Yeah, warm your hands up.
I'll get some s'mores.
There was always discussion about that. Man, once we get this thing out, it's going to be pretty darn awful.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever have it so cold that you're fighting a fire and the water's freezing as it's coming out of the hose?
Not the minute it comes out of the hose, but depending on the stream you're running, there's always a fine mist out of the end of a nozzle, regardless of what type of nozzle. And I'm not going to get into the different types, but there's always a fine mist, and you'll find that makes a sheen over everything. And after you turn the hoses off, if you leave, if it's extremely cold and you just leave the hoses in place for more than a few minutes, they actually freeze in place. They freeze with the water in them. You've drained it out, but there's that, eighth to quarter inch of water in them that you still would have to manually drain out. That'll freeze, and then you basically have to fold the stuff up in like big sections and throw it in the back of a pickup, bring it to the firehouse and let it melt, and then you can roll it up proper.
That's brutal.
Man.
And, steps on the exterior of a building. If we had a multifamily with exterior steps going up the side, those would freeze right away, and it would be a quick ride on your keister all the way down to the bottom. Not much fun.
Yep.
All right, Tom,
much
thank
fun.
you. Good hearing your voice.
Yeah, man. Nice talking to you guys. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody.
Shut up. Marshall and Easton.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
Joe and crew. Happy New Year.
Shut up.
Thank you. I've been waiting for that. So this isn't me personally, but the guys that I'm working with are on a reservoir, on floats, skipping concrete and forming up some work to be done with concrete. And they're in the shade on floats. So it's cold as ass over there.
Holy crap. I think they win.
Yes, they win. Yeah, they win.
I think they win.
And, I do not want to try and upstage the fire department and what they do, because that's not easy.
Right.
And unforgiving.
Right.
But
right.
First time caller.
Shut up. Kidding.
Love, we love.
We're talking about folks with the worst job today. You could call it in 203-882-9757.
Partly mostly sunny, got a dangerous combo of cold and wind gusts, 35 to 45 miles an hour, upper 20s to lower 30s, 5 to 15 wind chill. 22 now, North Haven.
We got two accidents that are adding to volume delays for your morning commute, unfortunately. First is in Stamford. This is 95 southbound approaching exit 8. It is blocking the right lane. 2 cars involved there. We got delays of about 45 minutes just trying to get by, going all the way through the Westport area. Also on the Merritt Parkway, there is an accident that's reported in Greenwich. That's southbound as well as you approach exit 27. And similarly causing some pretty hefty delays for your morning commute. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor Child with Compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, not just normal, the pain caused from chronic joint pain day after day. Some of you have dealt with it. That pain for so long, it's become your new normal. So short-term fixes are not working. Make the decision right now to say, no, I'm not going to live with it, and get moving again in 2025 with help from QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, joint preservation. Yes, you revitalize your joints with advanced orthotic treatments at QC Kinetics. No steroids, no drugs, no surgery. It's the future of medicine, using an array of natural solutions like PRP to attack the pain from arthritis. Tens of thousands of people have done it. I've done it. It works. It's a cellular treatment, and we're now living life again without that constant pain in the joints. You can refresh your joints and get lasting relief with this amazing treatment called QC Connects for a free consultation. 860-440-PAIN, 860-440-PAIN, Avon, New Haven, Glastonbury, 860-440-PAIN.
Don't. All right, who has the worst job today? Chaz and AJ in the morning. Let's go over to Bill in Waterbury.
I was a bridge builder, 15 years, 80 feet up, hanging on a steel panel with the water under, over a river or something. Best way to stay warm, you got to listen to the women. Wear nylons.
Nylons. I've heard of that.
No woman's ever told me to wear nylons.
Right.
You got to send your wife to buy them, though, because
she know the thickness.
Pounds.
Right.
I got to buy like the 4X or 5X. But the most important thing, you got to put a little slit where the little guy is, and then you got to duct tape it so it doesn't keep running when you got little tinkles,
Gotcha.
Wait, what?
Good to know.
You got to build a fly.
You got to build. You got to make a cockpit.
Build your own fly.
Right.
Build your fly. Put duct tape so it doesn't keep running down.
The pilot needs an area to hang out.
This dude's got it down.
Yeah. Nice.
But women in New York wear dresses all winter and they stay warm, so they work great.
I have heard about that. Yeah.
Back when I was robbing liquor stores, I would put nylons over my face, and it kept my face very warm in the winter.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good day, guys.
All right, thank you.
Stay
Good
warm.
tip, man.
You too. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nylons.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guys that go out to like the Buffalo Bills games like this time of year.
Right.
It's a lot of little layers. They don't do like the one big jacket because it gets a little too bulky.
Right.
It's a lot of thin layers kind of on top of each other.
Yeah. So nylons, then long johns, then jeans.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
What if you put the nylons on and you like them?
Well, it's under two other pairs of pants. No one has to know.
I'm wearing them all the time.
Why do you keep grabbing your own leg?
Hey, Keith, you've been holding on a long
Yes, sir.
time. Hey, what do you got?
He's wake.
You have,
all right.
you have something
I
different.
got a little. No. You guys went from one topic with the gifts and everything, but I do have a kind of a life hack that an old tin knocker taught me years ago when I was a sheet metal worker.
Okay.
To keep your feet warm. I was always with the tight boots and the big sweat socks. He goes, I can guarantee your feet are sweating all day long. That's why they're cold. So he says, buy a pair of boots a half size bigger and wear dress socks. To this day, my feet have never been cold.
Really?
All right, boots half size bigger.
Yep. So your feet breathe and do not sweat. And I don't wear heavy socks anymore. I literally wear a pair of high men's sweat socks, and my feet have never sweated since I was like 19 years old.
So like
and they're always
dress
warm.
socks or sweat socks? Dress socks.
Nope. Dress socks. If your feet sweat a lot, just wear the dress socks with a pair of boots that are half size bigger and let your feet breathe.
Wow.
This way you don't sweat and get freezing cold.
That's why you take a boot.
See, I do the opposite.
Right.
I put thick socks on,
Right.
stuff it in the boot,
Right.
and I'm freezing.
And it's not comfortable either.
Yeah,
Not
that's probably
comfortable.
because your feet are sweating.
Right.
Right.
You take them off the plans of dying.
All right, that's a good one. All right, thank you,
That's
man.
it, guys. Again, I love your show. See you next time.
Thank you, Keith. What about being one of those rescue scuba divers? That's gotta suck.
Yeah. Well, I think that wetsuit
I don't care the
keeps you
wetsuit.
warm.
That's I can't keep you that warm.
Right.
That's got to suck. No.
Right.
Yeah, even that's got a time limit, right? Like you're going to rescue people in the water because like they're about to die, but like, you know your body shuts down after a while.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Just everything about it's cold. The tank's cold. Everything's cold.
Everything. Yep.
You got to put your foot in that flipper.
Oh, it's the worst. Yeah.
And then it's already like in the summer when you jump into a pool, it's cold when you jump in.
Yeah.
Imagine it being the winter and you're jumping into a lake or something to rescue. That's 18 times as cold.
That's gotta suck. Chris in the tanker.
Oh, what's going on?
Hello.
What's happening?
I thought I had it bad, but then the firefighter called and the guy on top of the building had it, and I'm like, I don't have it as bad as they do, but I deliver fuel, obviously, and I mean, we got 5,500 gallons you got to dump into a tank sometimes, and you're just standing there. You're just staring at the fill. There's really not a whole lot you can do until it empties out.
Yeah.
The trailer guys have a little easier. Sometimes they hop in the truck and they'll pump it off, but me, I got the hose, and I got to just stand there sometimes, and there's really not a whole lot you can do.
So you have a tractor trailer?
I have a triaxle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tractor trailer guys have one hose that they can just pull up to a gas station and put the hose in the ground. It's 5 feet long, and they can go hop in the truck.
Yeah.
For me, I got like a 100-foot hose sometimes. And,
Drag it up. Yep.
and like I'm at a DOT in Hartford right now, and I was just standing on the tank, and the wind is blowing. I'm just standing there. There's nothing I can do.
Wow.
Brutal.
And like you guys said, I started with like a thin thermal and a thicker thermal. Then I got a sweater on, and then I got the work shirt, and then I had a fleece on, and it really cuts down the wind. But it's your face and your hands and your toes that are feeling it.
Yeah. You need some nylons.
Once you lose your toes, man,
Yeah.
like I am out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got back in the truck now, but like I said, I start at 1 in the morning. So this morning I'm in Meriden, and it's, 15 degrees, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, this sucks.
Right.
or when it rains. Last week when it rained, you got that too. So, yeah, so it's, like I said, I don't have as bad as a firefighter. So as I was listening, I'm like, I'm about to hang up.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
All right,
man.
yeah. Take it easy.
All right, Chris. Matt in Oxford.
Hey, Chris. Wow, I got to hold the oil tanker thing. Hey, go out there and pull the water pump out in the middle of the snow and the cold. The firefighter mentioned the hose and the freezing, and God bless him, but not everybody's got a fire engine truck light to put their hands on to warm them up, by the way. And watch the NFL. Those boys will show you how to stay warm. It's called Under Armour.
Oh.
Just put that on and put your clothes on. And yes, the dress socks before your thermal socks keeps the sweating down.
When I
But,
see a game
you know,
in
I've been
Buffalo
out
and
there-
they're wearing the short sleeves and they're not wearing the Under Armour long sleeves, I'm like, how are you doing this?
Contracts.
That's that. Well, contracts and it stays warm. But I'll tell you what, you get out there pulling a 400-footer out, full of water, and trump through the snow, going through gloves after gloves. Little blackberry brandy keeps you warm inside.
Right.
keep that right in the compartment, and you know. But yeah, I think being out there pulling them pumps and being soaking wet.
Okay, you got a point there. That's brutal.
Yep.
You know,
Blackberry brandy.
Yeah.
Blackberry brandy, man, and Under Armour. Keep yourself dry and keep yourself warm inside. And
a fashion statement.
We're using that sound clip. Thank you.
For sure.
Jimmy in Bolton.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, thank you.
I'm a land surveyor, and some of these days I'm up in doing a 60-acre project right now, and you get the end of one of these cornfields, and that wind comes down.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
but
nowhere to go.
Goes right through you.
Nowhere to go. And the main thing I like to do is I keep moving. Obviously, I'm walking around the property, but also that 3M Thinsulate. Anything you can find with Thinsulate in it is a godsend.
What's it called?
You could have the
Thinsulate.
It's called Thinsulate. THIN Salate.
Thinsulate.
Yeah.
Thinsulate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's by 3M. And anything you can find with that in it, it's super thin, and it keeps everything warm.
You ever have to survey a property where there's a dispute between two neighbors?
It's about 24 times a year.
Okay, so yes.
And have you ever been told, like, hey, get off my land?
Or here's some money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have friends with videos where there's two neighbors just going at it, fighting each other, and I'm just sitting in the middle like, I'm just trying to do my job here, guys.
Excuse me, can you step out of my frame?
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's a lot of the times when people are putting up fences, they put it in the wrong spot, and then everybody's angry. And I'm just here to tell you where to put it.
That's it.
That's it. You guys work it out when I leave.
I'm going to fix this.
I'm just going to tell you where the actual mark is.
Right, then slap fest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, we'll take a couple more of these calls. 203-882-9757. Who has the worst job today, or how to stay warm in it? Also, if you want to quit your job, the Connecticut Lottery boss is up next to tell you how you can retire rich.
Partly to mostly sunny, dangerous combo of cold and wind. Gusts 35 to 45 miles an hour. Upper 20s, low 30s, 5 to 15 wind chill today. 22 now in Guilford.
All right, we're a little bit busier than normal 95 southbound right now. That's because of an earlier accident that's since been cleared in Stamford. It was as you approach exit 8. One of the lanes was closed for a while there, so we got delays of about 45 minutes. But with that lane open, hopefully that will ease a little bit. No such luck, unfortunately, on the Merritt Parkway. That accident remains in Greenwich as you approach exit 27, so same thing. Much heavier traffic than normal for your commute because of that. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor Child with Compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, Connecticut's severe weather protocol has been activated.
Yes.
So there are warming stations all over the state.
Use them.
So, yeah, use them.
Yeah.
You're in a tough situation if you need one of those, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Grab some more.
Brutal cold. Think about your pets outside.
Exactly.
We're talking to workers right now. Who has the worst job today?
Yeah.
And how do you stay warm in this?
Yeah.
Brian and Ronkonkoma.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
I have this simple answer for warm. $40 on Amazon, a pair of ski pants. Made down to minus 50 degrees.
Nice.
Ski
No
pants.
nylons, no jumpsuit, no anything.
Yeah.
Bulky,
Simple.
but warm.
No, I got the little puffy ones. I make a little noise when I walk, but I am not cold.
Yeah, that's the thing. You make noise.
Yeah, no ninja here.
Made to stop the wind, everything.
Nice.
Excellent.
Another quick story is I was driving an oil truck, and one of the buttons in the back froze up this morning. That rose the hose back in. There's one on each side. So I had to put a little warm salt water on it to free it up.
That's the other thing. So not only are you out in this, but you have these mechanical failures.
Yeah,
and now it's like what should have been like 5 minutes is now a half an hour.
Additional
or more.
troubleshooting now takes place.
Exactly. Right.
Don't wash your car today, by the way.
Yes, do
You
not.
wash your car and you lock it, you're not getting inside.
No. Yeah.
You may have missed a joke when I said warm salt water.
Yeah.
I think I did.
We did.
Where would I get warm salt water on a day like today?
I figured maybe heat it up.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Party of lunch.
I just heard the word in my ears from Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. Would have never figured that one out.
She was waving a shot glass at you, actually.
Yeah. She's good at that.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
Sorry.
All right,
Man,
Brian.
thanks so much. You guys have a great day.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to take one more, and then we're going to tell you how you could be rich and not have to work outside anymore, okay?
Yeah. I learn.
Steve in North Haven.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
Probably one of the worst jobs is probably a fisherman.
That is
You're on
brutal.
That's a rough one.
Yeah, on the water, the wind.
Water, wind, everything's cold. The boat's
Yeah.
metal.
Net,
The boat's
yep,
cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
The water's
And
cold.
the
The
water-
boat's cold.
Yeah. High water.
You know, you hit a wave and it comes up and splashes in the face.
Wave goes in your face.
I don't know how those Alaskan guys do it though. You know, out there in the Bering Sea, that must be crazy.
Yeah.
I had a friend who did that for a couple years, and he finally, like this past season, he was like, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Really?
He's like, the money's great. The money's very good.
It's sick.
What's
live
good?
He didn't give me a number, but basically he said that you can live off a year. It's like a year's salary that you make in like a quarter of the year.
Okay.
But that quarter of the year
It's brutal.
you're on a boat with 12 or 15 dudes. It's
Swells.
right. You're putting up with weather, big waves.
You could die.
Cold. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You could die. He said that the new guys with their first day when they're done because they're working on like pulling the ropes and doing all this stuff, their hands cramp up. And all the guys who are on the ship are waiting for the new guy's hands. It's like a tradition to wait for him to like.
How long
cramp.
do you think it'll take before their hands cramp up?
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Hey, thank you, Steve.
All right,
Appreciate
gentlemen.
it. All
Have
right.
a good day.
You too.
You too.
Well, it'd be nice to get rich and not have to work outside.
Imagine that. Or anywhere.
Our next guest has some ideas on how we could do that. Frank Suarez is the president and CEO of the Connecticut Lottery Corporation. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
How can we get rich and not have to work outside?
Well, you know, at the lottery, we're all about making winners and being with winners. And so we're partnering with the University of Connecticut. As you know, this is the basketball capital of the world.
That's right.
They got 17 championships together with the men's and women's. And so we wanted to celebrate that and partner with them. And so we have a new ticket that we just launched this week called UConn Championship Cash. And it has about $3.5 million in prizes available for people to win.
Nice.
$50,000 top prize. And so we're really excited to partner with them. And hopefully we'll have some folks make their own championships with the top prize.
What are the chances of winning?
It's 1 in 3.54 are the odds overall. So
Cool.
you'll get a prize 1 in 3.5.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then if you get a prize, you get in the running for the 50, or you could win 50.
No, if you get a ticket, you play for the 50.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's a gratuity, yeah.
Yeah.
Scratch it off.
That's a fun one. So
Yeah.
what's the what do you use? A scratch off?
Yeah, it's a scratch off. It's a beautiful ticket. it features the banner from Basketball Capital of the World.
Oh,
that's great.
Nice.
If you guys remember that.
Got the
but
Yukon
it's,
blue.
Yep, it's beautiful. Really highlights the Huskies, and so really
Amanda's
excited.
modeling the tickets.
Yeah,
What a
yeah. You know, we give
Amanda
out.
would have been a great Vanna White.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. No, we give out on average $19 million in prizes a week. So
What?
Wow.
yeah. And all the great thing is all the profits go to the state. So we're always just trying to raise revenue and support the programs across the state.
Man, I once hit for $9,000.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was one number away from hitting the jackpot in Lotto. It would have been a couple $1,000,000 bucks.
Well, the lotto's is high now.
How much is it now?
It's over 10.
10 million?
Yeah. 10
Wow.
million.
See, no one thinks of Lotto. They think of Powerball.
Right.
They
But
all
I'll
Mega
take 10
Millions.
million.
I
When
would
you
take
10
that.
million?
Oh, yeah.
I take $1 million.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because with Powerball, a lot of folks say, well, I'll play when it hits $1 billion. Because Mega Millions is just $1 billion in
Right.
December. But
You're just adding more people.
But
to
it
your
starts
prize.
How many
at
people are in it at
like
that
20
point?
million. I'll take 20.
Yeah. And then with Lotto, it's here in Connecticut, as opposed to the other ones like Powerball and Mega is nationwide.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And
right.
also, so you're making it worse on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. The odds are good on the Lotto. So, make sure.
You
play.
can't play, can you?
Not Connecticut games.
What about
or
your
multi-state
family?
games? As long as they don't live with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
we're
they're
in the
not in
same
your house.
household, then they can't play.
You have siblings?
I do, but they don't live in Connecticut.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
can play.
That's good. Because that would be awkward.
It
Yeah,
would be.
it's a little
Be
bit,
awkward.
you know.
Yeah.
I have some players ask me like, "Why can't you play?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Not
some
a good
folks-
look.
It's the
Right.
perception. That's right.
Not
Right,
a good look.
Right. That would be cool.
Like if
Yeah.
I scratched off a winner right now,
Right.
it would look weird.
Yeah.
It would.
Plus, I don't usually win too much anyway. If I go to another state and I play, I just make donations. That's what I like to say.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've donated many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any winning stories, 203-882-9757. There was a guy in Seymour who won, I think it was like $30 million, which back then, I mean, it's still a
It's
lot.
huge.
Yeah.
But back then,
was
that
a
was
lot.
that was a high amount. I think
Yeah.
it was in
It was
the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I heard this story. It was kind of verified, but I don't know if I have all of the details right. But he's just a regular working guy.
Yeah.
And he walked into a car dealership, Ford dealership, and they had a GT40
That's right,
on the
2005,
showroom.
2006, yeah.
And so he walks in, and the guy who was up next to take the next person who walked into the showroom walks up, and he says, you know what? New guy, he's yours.
Yeah.
Because he just saw him.
Right.
Yeah.
Flannel shirt, jeans. Like,
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah, you got to buy
Yeah.
this car.
All right. You could take him.
He's just looking.
Bought a GT40.
Nice.
Yeah. Cash.
Cash.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It was the guy's first week, the new guy's first week, and he made that sale.
Wow.
It's nice.
I
Huge
love that
commission
story.
for him.
Never,
Huge.
never
Huge.
judge a book, man.
Never judge a book.
Nope.
Yeah.
That sales guy was chasing another one of those sales the rest of his career. With that
Yeah.
That's right. That only happens once where the guy just walks in.
Yep. Lighting here.
He's sitting there a couple months later. He's like, "Come on, one more lotto winner. Let's go. One more lotto win."
Nope.
Here's one of those stories. But AJ hates this. So AJ plays a lot.
Yes, I do.
Okay. He hasn't won. So if you have any tips for him,
You got to play to win.
yeah, you got to play. You got to keep
I've
playing.
been
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of his 401k.
Right. So
His plan for retirement is hit the lottery.
Right. So congratulations, you adopted me.
But so he gets annoyed when he hears these stories of people just play on a whim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The first time and they win.
Yeah, but I mean, some of them are kind of like far fetched. I mean, I'm the person did. There was one that really got to me. The guy apparently was giving too much money at the register, and said to the guy, "I'm sorry, sir, but you gave me too much money." And the guy said, "Oh, thank you for being so honest." He goes, "Well, maybe the honesty will rub off, and I'll get a win. And I got to end up winning like $200,000." And I'm like, come on, it didn't happen that way. Why? It didn't happen that way.
Why do you think it didn't happen?
Well, first of all, I know the guy who sold the ticket,
Oh,
and it didn't happen that way.
yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
But it's nice. It's nice to have the story, and it's nice to promote, being nice to each other and stuff like that. But I mean, it's like, just tell the truth. Just be like, this guy decided to buy a ticket, or he's been. I would rather hear this man's been playing for years, and it finally hit off.
I know a guy whose
makes me-
brother lived in Ohio, with his wife, and every day he had a ritual. He would go home, stop at the store, and get a lottery ticket.
Yep.
And he had some, husband and wife kind of argument, and he didn't get the lottery ticket. He just went right home because she was like, just get your butt home.
Yep.
So he went home. His number came out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He had been playing it for years.
Yeah.
So he didn't win.
Right.
They weren't married much longer after that.
Send her home.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this is a fun story here. Listen to this. A guy in Maryland told Maryland lottery officials he was driving on the highway recently and a rude driver cut him off.
Okay.
Causing him to make a mental note of the license plate number.
Okay.
So he stops at a package store later that day and decides to use the license plate number to buy 5 tickets. He bought, he bought pick 5 tickets, 10 identical tickets.
Okay.
So he said, well, quote, I figure if I'm going to play, I'm going to play big.
Right.
He won $500,000.
Nice. That was good strategy.
That's good strategy.
That's good strategy, yes.
Exactly.
Wow. I can live with that. That's awesome. Good for him. Do we know him? Did he share?
The winner said his prize money is going to go towards paying bills and making investments.
Nice.
Smart.
Have you heard stories like that with the, just someone
Yeah,
just
a lot
played?
of random. It'll be
Random.
I went to and got Chinese food, got my fortune cookie,
right?
Played the numbers, and I won. There's a lot of like first timers.
Yeah.
And whether you believe it or not, but yeah, they'll say I played for the first time. People play, their family's
I believe
birthdays.
that. I believe their first time is a win. I believe some of these stories, but some of these stories sometimes a little far fetched, but most of them are true.
Yeah.
I do like those.
Yeah.
I like the one with there was the person they wanted a candy bar. But they didn't want to use just they would use a $20 bill to buy a candy bar, so they bought a lottery ticket along with the candy bar, and ended up
hits. Changes the life.
It hit exactly right.
Just random luck. We also have second chance programs. So like if you don't win with the first ticket, if you have a second chance ticket, then you can play it again.
Yeah.
And I've had people win that way.
Yeah.
I actually
What do you mean?
had a story in the back. So let's say, you have a ticket, and a lot of times it'll say if it's a second chance a ticket that has a promotion, you can enter it online if you didn't win, and then you're entered into another drawing.
Oh, wow.
To win. And right now, usually it's similar to the top prize or a prize, somewhat pretty decent prize.
Yeah.
And so if you have tickets that you bought that you haven't won that are, non-winners, you can enter.
Oh, I keep all mine. They're in stack, yeah.
And so I've had that some really interesting stories come from that. I had a nurse who was fighting cancer, and so it was sort of like her second chance. She won $1 million.
Nice. Wow.
It was just like a really cool story. So
I love those stories when it's a person who really needed the money, really needed it.
Yeah.
There was that one thing you guys used to do all the time. Well, for a couple of years, it was around New Year's or the 4th of July, where you entered this one. It was only a certain amount of tickets.
Like
sold.
a raffle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people would win. There's like a list of these people won $1,000. These folks won $10,000. That one person won like the jackpot.
Yeah.
But I liked those because it just brought the odds better.
Right.
I love those. We bring those back.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah.
It's great. Do you need any ideas for scratch offs?
Always.
Okay. I got one.
Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, we've got some like that.
Right?
We got some like that.
No, where it's just okay.
Yeah, that play that way.
I understand this.
Yeah.
This is nice and easy to play.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I like the bingo one. That's easy to know.
Bingo,
you get a bingo board.
Bingo's easy.
We have one called Cash Word a lot of people like. So if you like crosswords, a lot of people like to play those. They can play it for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Those are great gifts, by the way, when you buy someone like just a stack of lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't cost a lot of money, but you may have just turned over a tremendous amount of money to them.
Yeah, after the holidays, we get a lot of people coming in, claiming prizes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for two
like stocking
reasons. One is
stuffers
because a lot of them gone for the holidays, and second, taxes for the next year, so they're waiting.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
See, this format I like the best of when you have the UConn Championship Cash, where you have these are your lucky numbers.
Yeah.
These are the numbers you got to try and match up to, and then you have right below, nice and easy. If you scratch Abyss, and do it twice the amount, that type of thing. It's just nice and easy.
Yep.
Ralph in New Haven.
Yes, real quick. Just want to tell you, there was a time back in, I'm going to say like over 12 years ago, off exit 40 in Milford. a guy went into a gas station and says, "Give me a $2, I think it was a Mega Month or something."
Mega Millions?
And then a Mega Month, a $2
Mega Millions.
$2 ticket.
Yes.
So a scratch ticket.
Oh.
Okay. So anyway, the lady says, "I need to see your ID," and he said, "My ID. You know what? Forget you," and he left.
Okay.
Lady said she already ripped it off. So anyway, she took it. She scratched it. It turned out to be $20,000.
Nice.
See?
It was the
That's karma.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right.
You got nothing.
Well, he could have had it, but he didn't. So I just had to tell you that story. Well,
That's a
that
great
was
story.
in the New Haven Register, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Back, it was more than 12 years ago. But, it was off exit 40 off of I-95.
Those are the things.
Yep.
Thank you, Ralph. I if someone runs the wrong number for me, I have to. I have to take that ticket.
You keep it.
Because I think that this might be it.
Right. That might be.
You don't want to miss out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, these Yukon tickets are now available.
Yes. So they started being available this week.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Starting
great.
yesterday. So
Yeah, play some.
You should be able to start to see them out at our retail
Are those real
locations.
tickets? Can we scratch these?
No, those are samples.
Oh, because wouldn't that be hysterical?
Right.
That would be like the news story you wouldn't want.
I'm just handing out winners.
Right. You just came into a studio. We hit for like $20,000.
I had no idea. He said.
Yeah.
AJ's standing on a new deck wearing a fur coat.
Oh yeah. No. But no, when she handed it over, I felt it.
Yeah.
He's checking it out.
He is checking.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
He was getting a quarter out of his pocket to try and scratch
I
it
would
off
have.
earlier. I saw.
Stop me.
Frank, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything
Thank
you
you.
guys do with the Connecticut Lottery.
Yes, thank you so
thank
much.
you. It's
Yeah.
been great being here.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Dumbass News is up next. Okay. Comedian Vince Barry in studio. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Yay.
Strip club DJ hospitalized after being randomly stabbed by a stripper.
Oh. Hazardous job.
Let's go to the news report.
After undergoing multiple hours-long surgeries, a Portland man is recovering after being stabbed by his co-worker. Fox 12's Mel Elhel joins us live tonight from Portland Police Headquarters with that story.
You know what? Wouldn't this be a great phone subject? Call in if you ever stabbed a coworker.
Nice. That'd be interesting. How many calls we'll get?
Or have been stabbed by a coworker.
Either one.
I've
Either
been in
one.
danger here a few times.
Stabbed or been stabbed.
Riel, it happened just a few days ago at a strip club in Northwest Portland. That's where the DJ says he was stabbed 4 times in the back, resulting in a collapsed lung. Now he says he's just lucky to be alive after paramedics told him he was just minutes away from drowning in his own blood.
I've never actually had like a dancer outright like attack me like that.
Duncan Allen has
Like
worked
that. Well, I hope not. Like, if you've been attacked like that, and this is the second time, well, then it's probably
you're
you.
doing, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, I feel like you're going to get attacked by if you're working at a strip club, you're getting attacked by a stripper. You might get smacked or scratched with some long nails or something, but stabbed as a whole.
Pay attention to the name. The name is Stabby Stabbington.
But 4 times.
Yeah.
The first time you're just in a rage. You don't know what you're doing. By like the 3rd time, you know what you're doing, and you continue.
Oh, for sure.
That's intent to murder.
Yes.
That's intent.
Right. I just couldn't stop.
Oh, we got a call.
Hold it.
Uh-oh.
Chaz and AJ.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
I'm calling because you guys got something on the radio about stabbing a coworker. I stabbed one of mine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like just now, or
No, not,
Good question.
not just now.
Okay.
just checking.
Calling from county jail.
What happened?
Well, I was working down the waterfront. This guy was breaking my stones. He knocked my hat off, so I took the pencil out of his pocket and stabbed him in the chest with it.
Nice.
In the chest.
Right.
Okay. Was it a number 2 pencil?
That was number 2.
It actually was a number 2, and I got him in the number 1 spot.
Nice.
In the heart?
Yep, right in the chest. I let go, and it was hanging out of his chest, just dangling, bouncing around.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Okay, go to
Okay.
You sound a little disappointed.
Well, you know,
This
wasn't the
wasn't
best
just
shot,
a
but-
couple of minutes right there, though. This had been building, right?
Yeah, that had to be.
oh, it's been brewing for years.
Brewing for years, and then he knocks your hat off. Are there people standing around?
Oh yeah, the boss was standing there.
Oh,
So there, it's in front of people.
right. Disrespected you, man.
You're not really,
right.
you're not thinking it out. You just
Right.
grab the pencil and just put it in the holder.
Knee-jerk reaction, exactly, right.
I reacted very poorly at that.
Well,
Yeah. Well, what happened right after you left the pencil hanging out of his chest?
He pulled it out and put a Band-Aid on it.
On the pencil?
Okay. All right. So it wasn't like near fatal.
No,
Okay.
not even remotely close. I just wanted to let him know that your shit's not going to be tolerated
Yes.
anymore.
Your S
stuff,
is not going to be tolerated.
And point well taken.
Point well taken, yeah.
Yeah, I get your point.
I felt it.
He got it all right.
Yes, he did.
Did he ever mess with you after that?
No.
Uses pens
No.
now. Uses pens now.
That's it.
And you didn't get fired? What did the boss say after all? He's standing right there and this all unfolds in front of him.
He said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "Absolutely nothing."
Right.
I said, "What's the matter with him? He can't keep his hands to himself."
Right.
That's it.
See?
That was it. It served its purpose.
It
It got
did.
the job.
It did.
It conveyed a message.
Who needs HR?
Right.
When you just work things out like this.
Exactly, gentlemen.
You know?
You write things out.
This would have been miles of paperwork and discussions and it's like, no. Pencil in the chest.
no, they
Don't do it again.
I don't think you even need to stab someone with a pencil. If you just throw a pencil at someone because you're having a dispute, that is miles of paperwork.
Yes.
That'll
Right.
just
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
I'm throwing a pencil at you because you won't stop talking.
Right.
No, they swept it under the rug. I went my way. He went his.
There you go, see?
Yeah. Are you still working
And we
there?
were, and we actually worked together. We actually worked together for about 4 or 5 more years.
Wow.
Wow. But he never knocked your hat off again.
Never knocked my hat off again.
See?
There
Learned
you
his
go.
lesson.
See?
Old school
All right,
justice.
gentlemen, you have a great day.
Thank you,
You
sir.
as well. Thank you.
Mike in New Haven.
Yes, how's it going? I worked at a store, and they had two co-workers, sushi guys, and one of them owed them money. And with a sushi knife, how sharp they are, one of them stabbed the other guy and actually killed him in the store in front of me.
Oh.
And put a little ginger on him.
That's
Yeah, all of a sudden they were yelling at each other in some language I couldn't understand, and all of a sudden with the sushi knives, how sharp they are, you could shave with them.
Oh, yeah.
And literally, it was insane. Like, you could look it up. It was probably like 10 years ago, but like, yeah, it was.
What
it
town?
Was, it was crazy. I'd rather not say because I still work there.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, yeah.
But it was in the shore. It was shoreline.
Yeah.
Shoreline.
I think Phil found the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
That's a little awkward. So whoever was at the counter didn't get their sushi.
No, they're not. No.
Can you imagine being the
No,
customer that like asked for the order that led to this?
Right. You're scarred for life.
Right.
No?
Oh no!
Apparently, spicy tuna was this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, you never get that out of your head because those knives are so sharp. You know, like if you get a paper cut or something, there was blood everywhere. Like it changes. You have to see.
You can shave a gnat with that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened to the guy? Did he get put in prison?
I know he got arrested. I believe so. I'm not sure. It might say it in the story if you look it up. But yeah, he killed him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
Right.
Just wanted to let you guys know.
Yeah.
And they never argued again.
They buried the other guy wrapped in rice.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard
All right.
in a place where there are a lot of knives, like any kind of kitchen. You get in a fight with
No,
a
you gotta let it
waiter
go.
or a cook.
Yeah.
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 What should I use?
All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right,
You
you
too.
too. You know, we never got to the bottom of why that stripper stabbed a DJ 4 times.
No.
You know, it had
Over
to be.
sushi?
I'm just thinking you're not playing the right music for me. You play
Right.
better music for them. You're
Right.
not playing it for me.
Right.
Don't tell me what to do. Next thing you know,
borrow a
stab,
pencil?
stab, stab, stab.
Yep.
All right, AJ's got to go. He's got to.
I got an appointment.
You got an X-ray?
I got a X-ray appointment.
All
Go
right.
kick ass, brother.
I go kick
Yeah.
his ass. Yes.
Okay, Stump the Chump. Stump us with general knowledge trivia and get in the running to see Creed,
Cool.
3 Doors Down, and Mammoth WVH at Xfinity.
Wow.
203-882-9757. Andre and Derby.
What is the only capital city in the United States that does not have a McDonald's?
Oh, this is a good question.
Mm.
Not that I can answer it.
Well, you got a 1 out of 50 shot.
This is one of my stocking stuffers. I'm going to play this every time someone gets me.
Oh, you got a screaming goat. That's
It's
so
a screaming
good.
goat.
That's the screaming goat.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, that's the famous one. I feel like Alaska would be a good choice,
That was my first guess.
but I think it might actually be Hawaii.
What is it?
Montpelier, Vermont.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
We were thinking something exotic, one of those new states, the 49th to the 50th, and he's like, no, one of the original 13.
Yeah, you figured that'd be obvious. Well, if you're on the way to Vermont, you need McDonald's. You better stop somewhere else where you get to Montpelier.
All right. Andre and Derby, you're in the running for tickets to see Creed, Three Doors Down, and Mammoth WVH at Xfinity. It's Stump the Chumps. Stump us with general knowledge trivia, 203-882-9757. Jeff in New Haven.
Good morning.
Hey.
What was the date of the first text message?
Who texted who?
Neil Packworth texted Richard Jarvis.
Richard Jarvis?
Richard Jarvis, the inventor of the first artificial heart? Anyway, sorry, that's...
They both worked for Vodafone.
Then it's got to
Hey,
be...
Vodafone.
Vodafone!
Boy, what do you want to guess on this one?
Hello, Watson.
And the first message was Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Okay.
Looking for the date and year.
All right, so 1225.
Yeah.
Early 90s, maybe?
That's what I was
I
thinking.
was thinking
like
92, 93.
I feel like it could have even been earlier because text, I don't know. It's not like a lot of information, just like digitally. I thought it could be the 80s.
Like pagers were starting to get big in the late 80s and the 90s. Right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But you could only do numbers on a page. Oh, no, you could get
Yeah, and
words on a
sometimes
page.
you would do 991.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 911.
To let people know. Or we would do 811 or 611 if it was not an
you
emergency.
could spell words with numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
70s.
1992.
Looking for the month and year.
Yeah, we said Christmas Day.
Okay, no, it's December 3rd, 92.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Instead of Christmas Day. All right.
You suck.
Right?
You
Yeah.
suck, Jeff.
Give him the go.
All right, you're in the running. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're in the running, but you also suck.
Right. We had to answer
He's
three
laughing.
parts. We had to get 3 parts of that question right. The month, the date, and the year.
And
he's
we
like,
almost got it.
Matt in the car.
Hey, good morning, PLR crew.
Hey.
What is the Morse code transmission for SOS?
Oh.
Like
dot, dash, dot, dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Good job. Awesome.
Thank you, soap commercials from the 90s.
Brian in
I
Bristol.
wouldn't need it either.
Brian?
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, what are you doing?
Delivering food. How many dots are on a pair of dice?
We're all just going to count.
Hello?
Yeah.
21.
Silence.
1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 3 is 6.
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6.
Yeah.
I got 21 the first time, but I don't know.
Someone's beeping out SOS right now.
I heard that.
They're chasing me down.
It's 21, I think.
Go for it.
What do you think? Vince?
It's 21, right?
I got 20.
You got 20. Is it 20?
All right, 20.
Vince, how many dots are on a pair of dice?
A pair. Oh, my God. A paradise, yeah.
It's a 42.
It's 42.
Hey, it's
Very
a
good, Ruth.
paradise.
You said 20.
Okay.
Very, very good.
You're in the running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing for all of us.
Oh my God. It's like could you do elementary school math live on the radio? Like, no, we can't.
Even if you think you can, it's like, I don't want to say it because
Well, that's why I
I
hedge. I'm like, listen,
I don't want to be wrong right now.
It's like, I know I'm dyslexic. I could have flipped something in there. So
Oh,
like,
now you tell us.
Well,
Kristen
you
and
couldn't tell.
Haddam.
Good morning.
Hey.
What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
Are we counting like
Television.
a board game or
Toy.
toy?
It's a slinky or it's something like that. It's like 1950s.
Right. It's going to be
Hula hoop.
Slinky Barbie G.I.
It's a
Joe.
slinky or a
Mr.
hula.
Potato Head.
Is a hula hoop a toy? I want to go with slinky. Slinky.
I like Slinky.
That's your answer?
It's Slinky. We went with Slinky.
Slinky.
Mr. Potato Head.
Oh,
Damn it.
We were right in the
We were
wheelhouse
right there.
of that one. Yeah.
I feel like AJ's upset in his car right now about that one.
You're in the running. Thank you, Kristen. Phil and Trumbull, general knowledge trivia, put you in the running for Creed
Hey,
tickets.
how's it going, guys? How
Hey.
you doing?
Good.
All right. In 1994, actor Jeff Daniels played a character named Harry in 2 different movies. Can you name them?
One's Dumb and Dumber.
That is correct. What's the other?
Is it Kingpin?
No, he was that came after. That was later. He was it Speed? Was that also 94?
Bingo, buddy.
Wow. Good
What
pull.
a year for Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think it ever got better for him.
Brian and Bristol.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Shut up.
What year did Creed actually form together?
Oh no.
Formed.
I know.
Oh, I should know this because we interviewed Scott and I had this information. I talked to him about it. It was him and Mark who got together first. And, boy, I'm going to say 86.
You guys want the answer?
No, we don't want the answer. Do you want to be in the running for tickets?
1994.
94.
94?
That is a popular year right now.
What a year.
94?
Yeah, because Creed only really popped
that
off
makes
98,
sense.
99.
Yeah.
First album came out in 97.
Jeez. Boy, they did pretty good pretty fast.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, man. You're in the running. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Final thoughts, AJ?
Dangerous combo of cold and wind today. Gusts of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Up in the lows, upper 20s to low 30s with a 5 to 15.
Should take some medication.
Wind chill. Right now, it is 20 in Wallingford.
That's a nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love him. Vince?
My comics debut got pushed back from this Sunday to March, so my plug is Save Our Lady of Sorrows Church. Go to Our Lady of Sorrows Church on Facebook. They're doing a raffle for a brand new Chevy Trax. It's only $50 a ticket, and you're going to really help a parish that deserves it. It's a very hard-working church with great people.
Oh.
Nice. Ruth?
Happy birthday, Chaz and Phil.
Thank you.
Remember, don't stab a coworker today.
Phil?
AJ, kick ass, brother.
Hey, so Emily Sierra, is she in tomorrow?
Yeah.
She made me a playlist for my birthday. This is the first song that came up.
Well, things have been a little complicated.
I love it.
While the life has got me down.
Sounds like this could be in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It does.
For sure.
Something horrible is happening on screen right now.
Yeah.
Somebody's having their kneecap removed by force.
Chaz and AJ.
Chaz, happy birthday and happy new year.
Shut up! It's Phil's birthday, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, James checking in. Happy Tuesday.
James.
That's how you do it, brain. Later, guys.
Chaz and AJ.
AJ, I just remembered my stripper stage name. They call me Mr. Stabber. Anyways, hi, Ruth.
I still like Mofungo balls. That's my favorite.
Chaz and AJ.
It's cold.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, just remember, if you never sucked at life, how would you know when you're doing something good? Currently, I suck just like John Limmer. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, happy birthday, Charlie, FaZe, and Phil, and happy New Year, Kurt Hart.
Thank you, and shut up. Chaz and AJ.
Happy birthday, Chaz and Phil. Welcome 25.
Thank you.
Yes, we are both 25.
Chaz and AJ.
Baby, it's cold outside. Why don't you come inside? Anyway, hi, Ruth.
Oh, wow.
Chaz and AJ.
Chaz, Phil, happy birthday. And remember, everybody, Kurt Hart sucks.
Chaz and AJ.
Happy birthday, everybody, and get well, crab cake. My little Georgie works at Griffin Hospital. He's an LPN there now.
He's not little Georgie anymore.
Crab cake?
It's AJ's nickname.
Did I miss this?
Maybe.